Here I am. It is me. I can't move my arms. I can move my arms in real life. I can't move my arms on I can't move my arms on the model because I haven't got it set up yet. I don't know. I think it's like really jank if you just do it with another camera though. You need like at least 2 cameras or preferably like a really expensive device. Is this going to be a permanent thing? Yes and no. Man, my I just realized when I'm smiling, the face my model makes, like my mouth doesn't move at all. My mouth, like you can see the lips going up. Why are my eyes closed? Open them. Maybe the camera's too high. Oh god, Mason was in a horrible accident. I actually have a heart monitor on right now, so I wasn't in a horrible accident. I can show you later because I have to wear it for two weeks. So I'll probably be live tubing at some point during that. But yeah, I've been working on this for ages. It's really bizarre because it feels like you can't. I mean, I guess realistically you can't see me, but you're looking at the VTuber model. It feels like my brain's like, oh no, did I mess up? Am I not live? Let's turn this music down. Sounds like Dynasty Wars 4. It is Dynasty. Did I already say that? It is Dynasty Wars 4. I think I already said that. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Bro, I'm in the Cloud District like every other day. I'm like looking through Jarl Balgriff's window like, why won't he let me in? Why won't he let me in? I should be in there. I could be with them. Yeah, I started this like a year ago. And then I wasn't able to. I couldn't figure out how to get the shading to work. Like you see how I'm moving around and like the shadows are moving with me. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get it to work in this, and I realized I had to use a different shader to get it to work. And I finally did, and I was motivated to finish it. The arms are a little jank. You can see like the topography on the arms. The tunic bends really bizarrely. It bends so weird. I think I'd have to like completely retopologize the tunic, and I was like, I'm not doing that right now. Oh god, my head makes a weird when I lean back. He's talking to the door every other day. I'm talking to who's behind the door? Is it Namira? I don't remember. I'm at that door like, why doesn't Jarl Balgriff like me? Why won't he talk to me? Someone steal your sweet roll? Yes. Every time I look, wait. I think I might have to change the set. Every time I look this way, my eyes shut. Also, I just noticed, why are my eyes going so far? I might have to change the shape key on that. Part of the reason why I made this just because originally I started because I want to relearn how to do Blender, because I used to know, and then I hadn't done it for a few years, so it's like I need to relearn. So, you know, I learned a lot doing this. I made a lot of dumb mistakes, which is why the tunic. Actually, wait, can I show you the pants? Is there a way for me to move myself? Wait, can you see that thing pop up? Oh, you can. Oh, what the frig? I don't know if I can. I can't not show you that. Oh, well, whatever. Like, is there a way for me to move myself up? I have no idea. Maybe it's in like control settings. Wait, that's where I was, wasn't I? No. Help? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It looks like I should be able to scroll down, but I can't. It's just cut off at the bottom. Alright, great. Alright, well, whatever. I guess it's fine. Anyways, I had to retopologize them, but I just did a quick and dirty, terrible job. So they look fine. They look fine, but, it was like, they had like a million polygons. You just need a harem of female VTubers and you'll be rich. True. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix the eyes because they're just constantly closed. What is going on? Is it in? Maybe it's in expression settings. No, it's in general settings, isn't it? Let's move this off to the side-ish. Auto blink, blink eye blinks. No, that's great. That's fine. I look like I'm high on mushrooms, man. I'm pretty sure there's a. Oh yeah, let's turn that down. I'm pretty sure there's a setting that. What does this do? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I turned into a demon. I have no idea. That doesn't seem to change anything at all. Oh, maybe it's for my eyes. Wait, I can't look down with my eyes and look at the screen. Fuck. Well, I guess I have no idea. Gaze sensitivity. Drift speed, expression smoothing. Yeah, keep that down. Eyebrow strength, eyebrow sensitivity. How do I fix these goddamn eyes? What is wrong with me? Adoring fan. I was started working on an adoring fan one, but I couldn't get the hair right with what I was using, so I realized I was gonna have to do it a completely different way. So I was working on that because that would be hilarious. Oh my god! Every time I take a drink of my drink, my head flies back in this. What's landscape mode? Oh my god! I'm sideways. No, get me down from here. There we go. Prevent vertical head movement. Which one's vertical? This one, right? Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Auto lip sync. Audio. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's way better. Yeah. That seems to work a bit better. Experimental expression detection. Wow. Oh, what the? Oh, I have to record stuff? I'm not doing that. Get out of here. I'm not recording things. You look like you're giving yourself some whiplash. I know. I look like I've just been in a horrible accident. Oh my god. I can also wave my hair about, which is cool. When I first set it up, I accidentally screwed up the hair. I couldn't figure out why the hair wasn't moving. It still moves really bizarrely because I still screwed up the bones a little bit. At one point, I started trying to adjust them to make them a bit smoother, and then I forgot that I was doing that, and then I said, fuck it. So that's why they're kind of weird. Give your model sunglasses, and then you won't have to worry about the eyes. That's true. I keep on forgetting that's what I'm even doing. I'm like scrolling through these settings that I should have set up earlier. And I'm like, oh yeah. Enable gaze and eyebrow offset settings? What? Oh my god. That just makes it way less sensitive. That's annoying. Disable enhanced. No, we want enhanced transparency. ADD. Oh my god, that's almost what I have. What does this do? I have no idea. Whatever. Animate jawbone. I don't think I have my jawbone. Set up with a bone. So I guess that wouldn't work, would it? It wouldn't work at all. Red and purple is quite a color combination. I agree. Purple and red, they're both pretty good colors, and together they're fantastic. They're just fantastic colors. I respect all the work that must have gone into that, but I always prefer face cams to VTube models. I don't blame you. I think for me, sometimes it kind of depends. I think originally I preferred face cams, but now I'm kind of in the middle. I think both are good in their own ways. Although I do like I like a mixture because. Like whenever I watch a VTuber, I'm always more interested in the person behind the model than I necessarily am, like, for the model itself and whatever like lore that they built for the model. Like I couldn't care about that. I do have I do have lore for this guy, but that's only like that's not because I was like, oh, I need some lore. It's because the guy was already like sort of made. So well, sort of, because I ended up changing it later, but it was already like a character I had designed for something else, and I was like, I should. I'm gonna base my guy off of this. Off of this character that no one will ever know about because he's a background character who doesn't matter at all in the world that I've been building. What am I looking for? What is fake gaze? I think is. Oh my god. Oh, that just. Oh, that fixed the eyes. Okay. Oh, so it prevents me from. Wait, why did that fix the? No, I don't think I actually did anything to it. I think I'm okay. It just made it so the eyes don't move. It's the only thing that changed. Link, eye blinks, whatever. Oh, I already have it to the setting I was looking for. Blink is less sensitive when I'm looking down. Damn it! But maybe we've turned the blink sensitivity down. Oh, I just realized the blink sensitivity was at max. That's probably why it was so bad. Okay, there we go. Looks like a DBZ character who wandered. Honestly, you're not wrong. That's actually like way back when I was still like really into art and drawing and stuff. That my main like aesthetic was based off of DBZ and like Akira Toriyama and stuff. So that's what a lot of my characters they looked like this, you know, when I was drawing them. The model itself is made on Vroid, so Vroid is tends to make like physically very similar characters, but everything else I designed myself, and I changed a little bit about the body and stuff, and I also got rid of most of the body. There technically is no body under these clothes. That's a little secret, a little look behind the curtain. If I could remove my tunic, that'd be great, because then I could show you that there's just nothing under there. That's a little look behind the curtain of a lot of video games. If it's a video game where you don't need the character to be able to take off their clothes or change their clothes, there's probably nothing under there. Their body is the clothes, that's it. So like a lot of NPCs are like that. Obviously not for like Elder Scrolls, because every NPC has to be the same as the player. This is like the most slow. Listen to this song. This is just like the most slow-paced heavy metal song I've ever heard in my life. Which one are we listening to? Dancing Wizard? All right, sure. Dancing Wizard. It's a Dinosaurs Force soundtrack. That's good. That's some good stuff. Did that a lot in game dev to cut corners? Yeah. Why bother making a whole body and having to weight it? Because you're gonna have to like, when you make the bones for the character, you then have to go and you have to weight paint every little bit. Oh yeah, you can see my mouse. Okay, good. So like you see, like all the areas where you need to deform the body. You have to make sure that everything deforms properly. As you can see, like the tunic right here does not deform quite like I want. If it wasn't for the black outline, you wouldn't notice as much. But it's a lot more noticeable with that. But yeah, why bother spending so much extra time trying to make sure that's all good when you could just not? You could just not do it. Just get rid of it. There's a little bit of body. I think it goes down to about here. That's where my torso ends. Because you can actually I think I can set it so I can turn. Because if I turn, you'll be able to. Actually, wait, is it over here? No. I think it's like lock shoulders in place is the setting. Keep hips. Oh wait, no, that's for that. Where's the other setting? There should be another one that locks the shoulders in place. And then I can show you... Oh, what the... Oh, turn! Maybe it's body stiffness? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I need to raise my arms too. There we go. Like you can kind of see, you can see into the tunic. So because of that, there needs to be a little bit extra body in there. I could also just make the tunic go straight into the arms, but I was too lazy to do that. so I just left some of the body. This is true in a lot of FPS games. You might be a pair of legs and arms to give the illusion of a full body. Yeah, in Oblivion, when you're in first person, they do that too. And if you've ever gone into like free cam mode when in Oblivion, you'll see it's just the arms. Like there's no body there. Because why bother when you don't have to? It's just it adds so much extra work, and it's really difficult to get right, especially if you're in first person. I'm sure if you've ever tried those like first person Skyrim mods that show the rest of the body, like they never work because it's so hard. They got tech like Endcloth, which calculates weight based on the shape, but that can be buggy. Yeah, I was looking into stuff that auto weights it. I know Blender has its own auto weighting, which isn't very good, but I was like, what else is out there? Because I hate doing it. It's so annoying. I'm a lot, whoops, oh my god, what the hell? I'm a lot better at it than I used to be, but it's, yeah. Which Dynasty Warriors has the best soundtrack? Honestly, it's either 3 or 5. That's usually the one I play. That's usually the ones I play before stream if I'm gonna do a Dynasty Warriors one. This time I did 4, because I haven't done 4 yet. 4 isn't bad. I want to say 5, but I'd have to go back and listen to them. After that, they get less heavy metal-ish. They kind of get really chill after that, which is too bad because it loses some of its oomph. You get fully rigged skeletons and animations online, which is cool. Easier if your skeleton's just a humanoid. This one is fully rigged, which was really... That's one of the reasons why I did Vroid. Because I was like, just make it easier on myself. There's no reason not to. Why does this blue line keep appearing at the bottom? Will it go away if I hide it? Oh yeah, there we go. Which certainly makes it easier, but if you add anything extra after that, you still... Especially if it's weird. If you had like a weird thing that doesn't have a good point to deform. Since the tunic has no sleeves, you don't expect it to deform the same way as like a regular shirt. And that makes it really annoying. Is this thing you're trying out permanent thing? Yes and no. Somebody asked that before and then I forgot to answer the question. Yes and no. I'll be doing this more often. And I want to make more VTuber models just because it's fun. And also it's fun to be something else for a day, you know what I mean? Like that's why I love video games, because video games let you be something different. You look different, have you shaved? In real life, no. I was like, well, I'm not going to show my face, so I'm just going to leave it scraggly and awful. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fun to be something different, and that's kind of what VTubing lets you do, which is why so many people do it, because they're like, I get a chance to experience what it's like to be not myself. Which isn't to say, like, being yourself sucks. Like, I don't hate being myself. I mean, sure, I got all kinds of horrible medical problems, but, you know, it's fun to do something you wouldn't be able to do. Mason just wants to build his harem of VTuber girlfriends. I don't think it works that way. I don't think you debut a VTuber model and you just get girlfriends all of a sudden. That'd be great though. I would like. I'm so alone. I'm so lonely. DW6 and 7 have the best soundtracks in my opinion, despite 6 being terrible. You know what? I'm not sure about 6. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure about 7 either. 7's the one I played the least of, so I guess it's the one I know the least about the soundtracks. 6 I don't even remember anything about, and I played so much about that. So I played so much of that game, and I don't remember anything of the songs. Congrats on finishing Arena. Oh my god. Oh my god, that game was so long. And I'm pretty sure Daggerfall is going to be even longer. What's the completion time on that? So completion time on Arena, TS Arena. 24.5 hours in length. Bullshit. I guess if you know where everything is. Completion time on TS Daggerfall? DW7 is the longest story ever. It took me like 8 hours to do it once. Wait, really? It does? Oh my god. You're likely to spend about 292 hours? Oh, that's 100%. Okay, 31 lengths. 31 hours in length. So it'll probably take me twice that. Because I'm so bad at it. A day then? Just a full day. It's done. The game is over. I mean, I guess that makes sense. A lot of those older games, like, they always seemed like they were so long because they were just so hard. And then, like, you go back and you play them and it's like 2 hours of gameplay. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, you think you were like a 10% of the way through, and then you find out like you practically made it to the end. You just didn't know. That happened with the X-Men game. I don't remember what it's called. There's an X-Men game on the Sega Genesis. Actually, wait, I own it. Oh yeah, it's just called It's just called X-Men. It's just called X-Men. I was like, I have a poster on the wall. I can look at that. I always assumed I was like barely through that game, and I come to find out that as a kid, I made it to the final boss so many times and didn't know because I never beat him. Because by the time you get there, you have like 1 life left, and then he just destroys you, and you have no chance to like even practice. Miss your face? No, why would you do that? Why would you miss my face? Why would that ever happen? We might do some quizzes or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, this site just seems like oh, okay. This site just seems like a generic whatever site also. What's my name? My name is Dingus Bobingus. Do you need to keep... Wait, what is this quiz I'm even on right now? You need to keep repeating yourself until someone responds to what you say. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not paying attention to whether they're listening or not. That's not my problem. What are the... Would you piss me off? What? Who? Who are you? I don't give a shit about you. So probably. How do I get out of this quiz? I'm trapped. I'm trapped in this quiz. I can't escape. Honestly, I was expecting Adoring Fan. I started working on Adoring Fan. I want to do an Adoring Fan VTuber model. But I was further along on this one, and I realized I would have to, like, the hair wasn't working, so I just put it off, and then I was like, and then I thought about it the other day. I was like, I should go back to that. I guess I can still rate this 12 out of 12 parsecs. I agree on missing your face, though. Well, that's good. That's good you missed my face. You know, at least it's not that horrendous. So is this character based on something or just random? No, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's random. There's, you know, as a kid, growing up, I've always loved making, like, stories. I thought I was going to be a writer for a long time. Well, not really. I thought I would do some writing for a long time. But so I created a lot of different worlds, and eventually they all kind of accumulated, or that's not the right word. They've built up to the one that I've devised currently. Which at some point I'd like to make content around, not like YouTuber content, but like video games and books and stuff. But God knows if that'll ever actually happen. You give it 5 Dragon Balls out of 10? What? That's not a lot of Dragon Balls. Although, why is there more than 7? That's kind of weird. Do you ever replay old games but never want to finish them because you're sad when they're over? I mean, I play games in general and then don't finish them because I don't want to finish them. Most of the games I play, I've never finished because I'm like, well, if I finish this game, I won't be able to play it again because I don't like replaying games. So I guess I just won't ever finish it. I just won't ever play it. So that way it's still there and I can be like, hey, maybe, I still have an opportunity to keep playing it if I wanted to. Oops. Oops. That's me with TV shows. I don't finish them so they don't end. Oh my god, I can't wait for TV shows to end. I'm like racing to get to the end because I want to know what happens, but I also want to go. I also want to be done. I'm like, this is taking up so much of my life. That's part of the reason why I don't watch TV shows. They're just too long. They take way too long to get through. There's literally no way to get back to the homepage on this website. This is just I thought this would be like a an interesting quiz site, but it sucks. Even the stuff I like, sometimes I watch at double speed. Oh my god, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do double speed. What, did you watch 32 seasons of XYZ? No, I didn't. That's so long. I thought XYZ was like a new Yu-Gi-Oh season. The next Yu-Gi-Oh season. I'm like, XYZ, which one was that? which Yu-Gi-Oh was that? Most of the time TV shows ending sucks a lot, yeah. That's true. They do usually suck at the end. And then you regret ever watching them. Oh, I remember. I always forget about GeoGuessr. I was gonna do GeoGuessr. I think I've done it one time before. I don't remember though. But I don't because I have a typical American education. I thought it'd be funny to watch me have no idea what anything is. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be funny. What's my favorite TV show? Heaven Official's Blessing. Even though there's only one season, and I've been waiting for the second season for like 3 years or whatever it's been. Oh, I gotta sign into this first. And then after that, I guess Mo Dao Jushi. Is that how it's? Was that his name? Yeah, that's his name. Which is also made by the same author. Although I think it was made by a different studio though. But those are both really good. Honestly, both of those shows have kind of ruined anime in general for me because I'm like, well, just TV in general. Because I'm like, it's never gonna be as good as this. It's always gonna be pointless garbage. And I'm going like, why did I watch this? Have you watched Death Parade? No, I've only ever heard the name. Why is this down here? Get out. Oh, is it just teaching me what to do? Oh, this is training? You got it! Wow, good job. Now point to New York. Why are you just telling me where it is? This is cheating. Is it right there? Where the picture is? Oh, I was wrong. Alright, never mind. Oh my god, it's gotten more difficult. Now it could be anywhere. Ooh, I have no idea. You're a VTuber now? That's right, I've become VTuber. Whatever the rest of that quote is. Well, I have become death. Wait, I don't know. Oh, destroyer of worlds or eater of worlds? I become VTuber, eater of people's bits, people's Twitch bits. That's what they do, right? That's what VTubers do. They take your money. Did you ever finish Persona 4? I've never played Persona 4. No, that's the one I said that I want to play and then I didn't, and then people said, don't. Oh wait, what the fuck? That's the Sydney Opera House. Okay. Where's is it? It must be next to... Must be somewhere around here, right? I'm gonna guess Bondi Junction. Oh, no, it's... it's the Roy Potato. Okay, yeah. Can the model put adoring fan hair on? No, I need to... I think this thing can have... accessories? I don't know. Maybe it can't. I gotta figure out more about the application I'm currently using and whether or not I should use a different one. Oh yeah, props. There we go. Yeah, I need to add stuff. That'd be good to... Well, I wanna make a whole separate adoring fan model, but that'd be good. Also, I wanna make a female model as well. That way I can do what all those other male VTubers who play females do. Would just be like, yo, it's me. You clicked because girl, but it's guy. Should go bald and get a cool eye patch. A cool eye patch would be cool. You always gotta love a cool eye patch. Quick play. Let's do medium for now. Let's do medium and see what happens. Go ready to explore the world. Okay, I'm going. Oh my god. What's that say? What? Oh, there we go. That kind of looks... Eastern European, like northeastern? Well, yeah. No, yeah, wait. It'd be somewhere around, like... here, right? Is this a particular character or just something fun? Purple Man, I mean. Kind of both. Is there a way to zoom in on this? It's... I thought about having like a different name as of when I'm the VTuber mode, but then I was just like, nah, that's kind of strange. Oh, there we go, full screen. Why is there a big freaking white line at the bottom? Oh my god, oh, I'm about to run out of time. Okay, I was 2 countries off. I guess that's pretty good. Doris Imbecile? No, we can, you know, that's pretty good, but maybe we should just keep workshopping it. You know, maybe we'll, you know, just try a few more names. It's like being 2 states off in the US, that's true. Wait, what's that say? MGE Industry. Okay, so that's not normal English. All the license plates are blurred, that doesn't help. Avandre Activités Bureau. It's like France or something? It's just like southern France. Oh crap! Oh my god! They give you no time in this. I'm not good. I'm not good enough for this. China? I don't think so. I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, I was. Oh, what? That was. Wait, that was in Paris? What the fuck? I would have imagined Paris to be a bit more lively, but I guess not. What the fuck are we now? There's nothing here. What the hell? God damn it. Oh, there's a sign. What's this sign say? Golf course. I think we're in the U.S., guys. This seems like a U.S. Let's go to the golf club. Maybe that'll help. Slocan Lake Golf Club. Rural Tennessee easy? Slow. Wait, what do the trees look like? This is definitely north. This is definitely northern. It's kind of grubby, so I'm gonna go... Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side! No! No, 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 no! No, I keep going too far! Fuck, no! I was too hasty. Well, not hasty enough, I guess. Where was it, though? Where was it? It doesn't even tell me where it was. Oh, it's Canada? Oh my god. I wasn't even close. It was north, though. Is it Maine? No, I would have known if it was Maine. It wasn't crappy enough to be Maine. It would have looked like garbage. Path. What's that say? Dot row. What would be dot row? Is there like a... Alright, I guess we need to keep looking. I have no idea what dot row is. Spain? Is Spain, like, do the Spanish call Spain, like, Rospaño or something? I don't know. What did they call Spain? I don't remember. Chicari. Smart bet. Alright, let's just make a guess. I don't know. Romania? Oh shit, I should have thought of that. Fuck. España, that's what they call it. I was like, crap. It says Spain something. And I was like, and then I said Spanyo. I had two choices. I could have said España or Españo, and I went with the wrong one. I told you? Wait. Oh shit, I missed that. You did say it. Oh crap. I didn't even notice. Frenchies. This has got to be America. Actually, wait. Where are the cars? Yeah, they're driving on the right side. I feel like I went the wrong way. What's that sign say? If we can get to that sign, I feel like we'll have a good idea. This is so bizarre going like this. Oh wait, what's that sign say? Roachville Road. Sussex? Where's Sussex? Damn it! Oh, I did place it. Oh. I thought I didn't place it in time. Oh, it's New Brunswick. Fuck! Oh my god. I don't know anything about Canada. Upgrade to Pro. Wait, I need to pay to get more? Fuck that. I didn't know people paid for this. But it says... Oh, you get more playtime in 8 minutes? That's ridiculous. What the fuck? How much is Pro? It's $1 a month. Oh, okay. That's... Oh wait, no. Okay, that's if I pay for the full year. That's $3.49. Bro, that's like some Burger King. That's like Burger King. I'm not doing that. Where are the other things I opened? Oh, I closed them. Not gonna lie, I thought Sussex was Britain. No, you see, like with America, that tricks you because everything in America is named after something in Europe. Let's do. We gotta do now that I am VTuber. We gotta do all the things that like all the VTubers do. So now we're gonna do the higher or lower game. Beta clock, early access. What? What the fuck? Tell us if our new elimination mode is any good. All right, sure. Wait, finding other players. How do I get it? There's nobody in the lobby. All right. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing, guys. The first problem is nobody else is playing it. So that was kind of an issue. Wear the adoring fan wig? Oh no. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Well, I can still wear it in real life. Oh god. It's covered in hay. It's covered in hay. Ugh. There. Bangor, Maine, better than Bangor, Ireland? How do they say it? How do they say it in Ireland? Do they say Bangor as well? I guess real Mainers would say like Bangor. No, they wouldn't. Bangor. I don't know. I just realized I've never heard somebody with like a proper Maine accent say Bangor. I think they say banger? Oh my god, that's cringe. That's so embarrassing. I can't believe they say it incorrectly. Probably Bangor in Ireland? Yeah, probably. Okay. Classic? Oh yeah, you can see it pretty good. Okay. Ford 4 million Kenny Rogers. Isn't that guy that everybody makes fun of for his blues music? It's probably got to be lower, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Can you switch between VTube and Facecam anytime quickly, or is that a lot of setting up? It's I don't know if I can do it quickly. I think anytime I try and switch on, I would have to. The smart thing to do would be to set up both of my webcams, and have one set to be. I don't know if you can tell, by the way, but because the wig pulls on my eyebrows, I think I'm constantly surprised. So I'm just always surprised now because it's pulling on my eyebrows. But like if the webcam is being used by something else, say for example Stream Elements, then I usually have to restart the VTuber program to get it to work again. Because it's just like, it's offline, fuck you, kill yourself. Looks like you're on drugs, I know. It's vaguely dark outfit. Oof, esque-ish. I want it to be like a good purple. You know? A good, fun, colorful purple. Why did it block imbecile this time but not last time? Okay, anyway, Kenny Rogers versus American Express. Oh, people are probably Googling American Express to, like, use it. Nobody's Googling Kenny Rogers to use Kenny Rogers. Oh, yeah, 6 million? Oh, my God, I'm a pro at this game. Prosecco. What the fuck even is that? That's got to be lower. I'm guessing it's a wine? Karachi. Oh, my God. Hopefully it's lower. Okay. Hopefully that's not, like, a common search. People are always looking up Karachi bombing. Weight loss. Obviously higher than 1,000. Only 360? I would have imagined it would be way higher than that. Wilt Chamberlain. The Harlem Globetrotters? It's got to be lower, right? Yeah, okay. I gotta say, like, the Harlem Globetrotters are not relevant anymore. Albert Einstein. I'm gonna say higher. Oh my god! More than weight loss? People want to know how to solve the E=mc² more than they want to get fit. Boopa? What? Ooh. Is this a soccer team? Lower. Okay, yeah, Boopa is lower. Fostering. You know, oh god. I'm gonna say higher because I want to believe that people actually want to foster children and take care of kids that don't have families, but I don't think they do. I think most people I'm aware of do not give a shit about helping like orphans. Oh, I knew it was gonna be lower. Fuck! No, I knew it. Why didn't I go with the other one? Why didn't I go with it? I knew people did not give a shit about orphans. Oh my god. What the fuck, JonTron? Why is that? Oh, that's a old milk. Don't drink that. Oh my god. The OC. Like the TV show? Subway, right? Oh my god, yeah. People care more about Subway than they care about taking care of homeless kids. Ice climbing. That's probably lower. Now, if we were talking about ice climbers from Super Smash, that'd be different. God! Look, if I had to guess, probably God is higher than ice climbing, but you never know. Oh my god, he's lower than Subway, though. Bro, God fell off. God? No longer relevant? Subway, the new God. James Foley. Did he invent, like the Foley sound effect? Is he, like, the guy who coined the name? Is it named after him? Foley? I'm just gonna say lower. I have no idea who this guy is. Can you move your arms? No. I wanted to try and get it set up, but it's with the setup I have, it's really complicated, so I haven't figured out a way to get it to work properly. I wonder if God is lower than Jesus. That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe. Although, like, people all around the world are more likely to search for God than they are for Jesus. Because, like, you know, if you're Muslim or you're, like, Jewish or whatever, you know, you'll search for God, but you don't give a shit about Jesus. So, like, fuck that guy. God is lower than Cher Gorth. I bet Mark Zuckerberg is higher than God. He is! Mark Zuckerberg is more popular than God! Bro. The new God reigns. To be fair, Mark Zuckerberg is destroying our lives a lot more, so I guess he is the new God. I think there already are, at least in the US. Soon more Subway stores than churches? I'm sure there are. Although they're all closing down because nobody goes to Subway. Is SpongeBob SquarePants higher than Mark Zuckerberg? Oh, God. I mean, people would be Googling him just to watch it, right? Although SpongeBob... Actually, when was this... When did they take all these results? Are these recent? I'm gonna say higher. No! SpongeBob! He's lower than God himself. How is that possible? Why do people give a shit more about Mark Zuckerberg? If it was Facebook higher than SpongeBob, that would make sense. But SpongeBob lower than Mark Zuckerberg? What the fuck? Yeah, play again, sure. Mark Zuckerberg is still relevant? People want to know if he's a lizard or not. They need to know. Every day people Google it. The Wonder Years. What? What is this? Lower than teacher training. I'm gonna say yes. No, fuck! What is the Wonder Years? Why do people want to watch this TV show? What's this site called? It's literally called higherlower.game.com. That's literally what it's called. I've seen so many people do it. I've seen so many people do this quiz. But I've never done it myself, so, you know, we gotta change that. Is Car Wash versus Tom Petty. Is Tom Petty still relevant? I'm gonna say no. What the fuck? More relevant than SpongeBob? You can also do those... Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That was the next thing on my list. Would you rather? Hulk Hogan versus Aborigines? Oh, God. You know, I'm gonna say lower. But, it would, you know, I feel it's kind of sad, but I think Hulk Hogan is more popular. Yeah, he is. Bro wrote some of the best rock songs of all time. Oh, I thought you meant Hulk Hogan at first. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know he wrote songs. No, you meant Tom Petty. DMT versus... DMT's gotta be higher, right? It's gotta be. It is. Okay. Limousine. I mean, people would be Googling it to find a limousine. Right? Oh. They want to know where their limousines are. Oh, no. I kind of feel like it's going to be lower, but odds are it's higher. No! I should trust my gut. I need to trust my gut. I'm so bad at this. They did mean Hulk Hogan? Oh, how is that possible? That was a hilarious stream. Just watched it a couple days ago. Wait, which one? Why do people look up car wash so much? I assume it's because they want to find one, but... What the fuck? Triple X versus Hanukkah. Look, I'm fairly confident 151 million. 151 million searches. There's no way Hanukkah is higher than that. Hanukkah versus the Great Wall of China. That's tough. Because a lot of... The most popular search website in China is like a Google ripoff. But they do still use Google. But also people going to China... I'm going to say higher. Oh, God, man. I won by just the fear chance. But they don't search in English? That's a good question. I don't know. Does this search count just English? It probably does. You're right. That's a good point. Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to say higher. Oh, God, by a lot. By a ton. Phil Collins? He's got to be lower. Oh, yeah. He's way lower than Tom Petty. Beauty salon. When people search for... Would they type beauty salon if they're searching for, like, a hairdresser? I'm going to say no. Yeah, I was right. FIFA 17. Is that... That must be the year that they did all this, then. Okay, so that gives me an idea of what we're working with. The Great Wall gets less searches than the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, but usually, like, if you're going to... You're probably not going to the Great Wall, like, every week for a few months, right? But you're going to watch... You're going to be like, Google and Dallas Cowboys, did they win? You know, for, like, multiple weeks in a row. So I guess that makes sense. Definitely doesn't count Gmap searches. True. The Dallas Cowboys O-line could replace the Great Wall of China. Okay, I think FIFA's probably higher. Oh, God. Yeah, because there's people all around the world. Death! I'm going to say lower. Wow. That was way lower than... I thought it would still be in the millions. Google's got to be higher. There's... The question is it higher than Triple X? Wow. Oh, my God. I guess because you got to get to... Wait, but why are people Googling Google? Why is 755 million people Googling Google? What the fuck? You're already there, bro. You're on the site. You've made it. You don't need to go any further. It's got... homelessness is gonna be lower. That's for sure. Mad Men. Higher than season 5? I'm gonna say higher than homelessness. Oh yeah. Nobody gives a shit about homeless people. They care about their TV. People typing Google into their address bar and hitting enter. Yeah, because they don't know they're searching on Google like a bunch of nitwits. Oh my God. Human trafficking? Probably lower. What are they searching it for, though? Like, are they searching because they're like... They're trying to stop it, or are they searching it in Google because they're like, where can I do some human trafficking? Because that's... I feel like probably people searching human trafficking are like, you know, they're up to no good. That's a lot of people. What's with the dark topics on here? Stone Mason. Oh my God. It's half my name. I'm going to say it's lower. Wow, by a lot. If it was Freemason, it might be higher. Attention deficit? That's got to be way higher. Oh my God, that's... Oh, God. That's not nearly as high as expected. Halloween has got to be way higher. Millions. Millions people want to know about Halloween. LSD, definitely lower. Do you like Firefox? I used to like Firefox. But honestly, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I might switch to Firefox. But because everything is tied into my Google account, it's just way easier. Although, I'm sure it's way faster because Google is like... Google just like hogs all of your resources. Do you like Cold Fox? Cold Fox is pretty good. Right out of the fridge. Right out of the freezer. Chilling. Ice cold. Mobile Strike? Is this a mobile game? It's gotta be lower, right? Okay, thank God. Thank God this garbage mobile game is lower. Pensions. Oh god, higher. It's gotta be lower. Yeah. Oh yeah, by a ton. Home insurance. Higher? I feel like it's too late to Google home insurance if this is your situation. It's a little too late. You're not gonna get coverage, man. They're not gonna help you out. PS4, definitely higher. Oh my god! And that was 2017 also, when the PS4 was halfway irrelevant. Egypt? Lower. A million exactly. AT&T? Higher, because people need to fix their phones because AT&T sucks. Oh my god! 7.5 million! Kuala Lumpur. Probably lower? Okay. Alright, good. VW Golf! Higher. Oh my god, nobody wants the Volkswagen. It's because I made it to 22, bro! I'm in the top 1% of all players. How? How is that possible? Nobody wants to buy VW. After that time where they gassed all those monkeys, like 5 years ago, not during World War II. They gassed a bunch of other stuff in World War II also, but a few years ago, Volkswagen gassed a bunch of monkeys. They wanted to gas a bunch of people too, but then somebody was like, maybe as like the ex-Nazi, car company, we shouldn't gas people. We should just gas animals. So they did that. I feel like there should have been somebody with a slightly higher conscience on the board who'd made that decision, but fuck VW. Yeah, they're making some interesting choices. Manuel Neuer or Chevrolet. It's gotta be Chevrolet. Chevrolet sucks. They're terrible. Hearing aids. I mean, they have to search it because they can't hear it. They gotta use Google. I'm gonna say lower though. Oh yeah. Paris? Higher than hearing aids, probably. 3.35 million. They haven't gassed anyone though, except pedestrians. Yeah, they haven't done that. They haven't gassed real people, except for maybe World War II, which they might or might not have happened. Allegedly, it's okay. I can say anything, whether it's true or not, as long as I say allegedly, and they can't sue me. That's a hack. That's why literally every article you ever read nowadays says allegedly, no matter what. They'll be like, well, check out this picture of a guy beating the shit out of another guy, allegedly. I'm like, there's a fucking picture of it. What are you talking about? There's a video. You're right, World War II definitely didn't happen. Oh my god, not one of these Volkswagen employees here trying to make up lies. Solitaire or Paris? Solitaire's gotta be lower. What the fuck? Almost 14 million for Solitaire? Bro, what the hell? I guess it's no longer on Microsoft, right? Microsoft doesn't have it anymore, so they gotta Google it. All the grandmas? Bro, there's so many grandmas out there. I underestimate the grandma power. It's actually VW2? Oh no. Why are there so many Solitaire players? I don't know, man. We need to find these grandmas some friends, bro. They desperately need somebody to play a better game with. Okay, athletics versus calculator. I bet calculator is crazy high. Am I a new hentai streamer? Yeah, check this out. You see that? Oh my god. I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned for this tentacle action on my hair. This wig I'm wearing is, like, very hot. I'm gonna take it off. I'm sitting here like, man, it's so hot in this room. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a fucking wig on my head. Play Minesweeper? True, Minesweeper is better. Calculator's definitely higher. Yeah, oh yeah. Almost 30 million. Meditation, 100% lower. Bro, there's like 5 people searching that. Oh, it can still show me cracking my neck. So that way, if I stop moving because I'm passed out on the ground, you know what happened. You know what caused it. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Is he relevant? You know, I'm gonna say higher. No, I don't know anything about the WWE. Fuck, fuck you. God damn it. Ugh. Can I get a hell yeah? A VTuber OnlyFans? That's the next step. This time oh yeah, there you go. I couldn't even see my eyebrows because of the wig. Best redeem. Alright, I only made it 2? Oh my god. Pokemon Go. This must have been the year of Pokemon Go. Oh my god. Bro. Pokemon go to the polls. The greatest line that's ever been uttered. I'm amazed that didn't work. Divorce lawyer. Probably lower. Wow, I honestly would expect it to be higher. I guess people, they just probably search divorce. Because I don't even know what they're looking for yet. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Higher. Oh my god! I couldn't even pronounce his name, but he's so much higher. Karate? I'm gonna say lower. Ooh, that was close. Yorkshire Terrier. Bro, stop giving me these things that people are barely Googling. I'm gonna say higher, though. Oh my god, that was wicked close. Royal Robbins. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, nobody's Googling this guy. Rothschild family. Isn't this like a really horrible family or something? I'm probably higher. Wow. Oh my god, no! What the fuck? Higher. Holy shit, it's almost 2 million. Radiohead, even higher. No, they're lower. Doesn't matter. Get me out of here. Yo, you got like a Twitch safe version? You got like a Twitch safe version, bro? Anorexia versus Maltese. Lower? Fuck! I keep on reading this as the Orc. I'm like, oh my god. Who's Googling the Orc? Volkswagen? Volkswagen. The OC ended because we guessed them all. Lower. The Rothschilds were the center of every anti-Semitic conspiracy before George. Oh my god. Fuck those guys. Blood Diamond. In what way? I guess it doesn't matter in what way. Probably higher, right? I guess this is probably not when that movie came out. Called Blood Diamond. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, what? This was probably that year where everybody started pretending that they weren't getting blood diamonds. You go to all the diamond websites nowadays, and they're like, trust us. We have a 100% guarantee that these aren't blood diamonds. But in actuality, it's like a 0% guarantee because they can't guarantee it in any way. There's no way to prove it. One way or the other. Because every diamond is funneled through a system that basically prevents you from being able to know where it came from. And they use that system as a way to say there's no, like, they came from this country that doesn't have diamond mines, so it couldn't have been a blood diamond. What? Well, then where'd it come from? Can you get a diamond with the blood still on it? That's a great question. That's the kind of question you gotta ask Zales. When you're at Zales and they're like, look, I know you don't have any blood diamonds, but like, do you have any diamonds with blood though? Like, right now. Anyway, No Man's Sky versus Thunderbirds. Why would there's no way Thunderbirds is better than No Man's Sky. Zero chance. I mean it is. Well, actually, you know what? They both kind of suck. Charlotte's Web? Nobody's searching Charlotte's Web. No! Fuck. Who's searching Charlotte's Web? That story sucks. Looking for a gift for a special vampire in my life. No Man's Sky's fun. I want to play it before Starfield comes out. I need to know. I want to be able to play Starfield and be like, yo, this game is or is not just like No Man's Sky. Google, we already know Google's way higher. Decided to try playing Legend of Zelda game for the first time in my life. Which one are you playing, though? Which one? There's so many good ones. And there's so many ones that are pretty good, but also kind of boring. I remember being excited for No Man's Sky. I was fortunately not. And not because I thought it was going to be bad. I just wasn't that interested at the time. I think if it came out like maybe like a few years earlier, I would have been crazy hyped for it. But when it came out, I wasn't interested in sci-fi at all at the time. So I dodged that bullet. Breath of the Wild, since my brother already owns it. Oh, that makes sense. That's a pretty good one to start with. That one, you know, it eases you into the world of Zelda. Whereas all the other ones are just like, what the fuck? What is happening? Majora's Mask. Yeah, start with Majora's Mask. That one is a great one to start with. Wind Waker. Wind Waker is my favorite. Wind Waker is fucking amazing. I'm so desperate for them to bring it to Switch. I feel like if they bring it to Switch, people's minds are going to be blown. Because so far it's only been for the GameCube, back when people hated it because they're like, it's too cartoony. We want something gritty and real. We want our Japanese animated characters to kill people when their blood comes out. And then they made Twilight Princess, and everybody's like, this is so gritty and real. I just played through Link to the Past, such a good game. I've never played that one. Anyway, Google versus Texas Rangers. There's no way. Nobody beats Google. Not even Triple X. Not even our world-renowned hero, Vin Diesel Triple X. He can't beat it. Insomnia versus Texas Rangers? I'm gonna say lower. Fuck! Damn it! No! Wait, we need different Dynasty Warriors music. Oops, I just went to just another song in this playlist. Actually, wait, let's do Dynasty Warriors 6, because I've heard it's good. We're about to find out. I don't even know if you guys can even hear it. I can hear it. I can hear the music. I'm enjoying it. A lot of people are Insomniac. I mean, it's not surprising. I just didn't expect people... I didn't expect so many people to be searching it. You can hear it? Oh, okay, good. Hopefully Google doesn't ban me for it. Although I don't think they will, because I haven't had problems with like this kind of stuff in the past. Okay, Barbara Streisand. I don't remember who she is. Or benzodiazepines. What? What is this? Zolam. I'm gonna say lower. Why would even if people are Googling for whatever this drug is, why would they be Googling the benzodiazepines name? They'd be Googling Zolam or Nuctalin. Muscle relaxants? Oh, that makes me even surprised it's even as high as it is. I assumed it would have been something more common. Katy Perry. Let's see, this is 2017, so probably wicked high. Oh, yeah. Benzos is a commonly abused drug? Oh my god. I guess, oh yeah, I guess because it's a muscle relaxant, right? Because people probably use it to try and not be in pain when they're in pain. And it may or may not work. Child labor? Well, people didn't care about the orphans. But they probably also don't care about child labor. So I'm going to say lower. Yep. They do not. You need to try more drugs, man? Considering my problems, that'd be a bad idea. I prefer not to risk my heart failing. I like my heart just, even though it doesn't do what it's supposed to, I like that it does something. I really like Zelda's design in Twilight Princess when I watch someone play it. What is their design in Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess Zelda. Actually, wait. Because sometimes you can't trust Google's safe search, I'm going to put this here for right now. Okay, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. Oh, yeah. No, that's a pretty good... Oh, yeah, because it's the same Smash Bros. Brawl design. That's a pretty good design. I think her Breath of the Wild one is my favorite. Even though it's not my favorite Zelda game. I think the designs in that... The designs in Breath of the Wild is all really good. Something so dystopian about how statistically more people care about Katy Perry than child slave labor. I mean, on the one hand, it makes sense because people are Googling Katy Perry every time they want to listen to a song. But yes. Yes. I think part of it is a lot of people aren't aware of it that's still a thing. And a lot of people who are like, well, it's not a problem where I live, so it's not a problem for me. Breath of the Wild / early Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is the best design. Oh my god, does she change her design? Fuck. On the one hand, I know that Tears of the Kingdom is probably really fun, but at the same time, I kind of got bored with Breath of the Wild, so I'm like, I'm probably going to get bored before something cool happens. Anyway, Paul McCartney, definitely higher. Nobody gives a shit about kids. It's so hot in this room. Immigration! I'm going to say higher, because you got people on both ends, right? You got people on both ends for immigration. You got all the people who want to immigrate, and then you got all the racists who don't want people to immigrate, right? It's the same? How? Will you stream Dead Space? I would like to. With my computer currently. Actually, wait, there's a demo for it, isn't there? I think there's a demo, so I could try to see how it works. I don't know when I'd be able to get a better computer, though, so if I was going to have to do it, I'd probably have to do the old version, but I heard the new one's really good. Anti-Semitism, lower. Yeah. See, nobody cares about people who are being abused. They don't give a shit. Venus Williams. Was this the year when she was really... Wait, no, this is... Who's the super popular tennis player? Was that Venus Williams? I thought it was a different person. I'm going to say... You know, I'm going to say higher. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Serena Williams. Oh, yeah. Why... Are they related? It's her sister? What the fuck? Why are the... What the... Dude, that's so unfair. They both get the best genes for tennis? What the hell? What's my favorite video game genre? It changes a lot. I want to say right now my favorite is JRPG. Just because they're so chill. They're just like... JRPGs are just fun to like relax and play, you know? But I like a lot of stuff. I play a ton. I was looking into playing a racing game again. Because I used to play way back in the day when like racing games were at their peak. Like, you know, Need for Speed Underground and Hot Pursuit and Forza. Back when those games were like at their peak, I played tons of... Oh yeah, Burnout 3, that one's amazing. Play Wreckfest? I haven't heard of that. I might have played it though. There's a ton of like great arcade racing fighter games that I want to play on. I want to figure them out, and I want to stream some of them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I looked up. I was really excited for Need for Speed Unbound, the one that's like cartoony graphics, because it looks really cool, but apparently it sucks. So, did you know that the Final Fantasy director considers the term JRPG offensive, as it used to be a derogatory term for the genre? Yeah, I knew about that. I was aware. But the thing is, for me, like, I never really thought about it that way. Because video games in general, like, at the time when most people were, like, getting, like, hate for playing JRPGs, I was getting hate for just playing video games. So it's like, it's all the same to me. I think but to be fair, nobody, like, a lot of the JRPG fans I knew, they weren't JRPG fans. They were Final Fantasy fans. They only played Final Fantasy. And if you mentioned, like, another JRPG, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why don't you play Final Fantasy, a good game? I'm like, bro, you haven't played this game. This game's... Suikoden is a great game, okay? Fuck you. Imperial Japanese war crimes versus Nazi war crimes? Nazis were obviously way worse. They were... I mean, they both did some bad stuff, but the Nazis did some really bad stuff. Anyway, Vanta Black. What the... Oh, is this the blackest black? It's gotta be lower. Final Fantasy 15 is good. You know, it looks really good. I almost played it, but at the same time, I feel like the combat system's just not something I'm gonna enjoy. Silver. Silver is probably higher, right? People are Googling it to, like, trade. Childcare? Well, we already know people don't care about children when they're homeless or when they're being enslaved. So do they care about them going to school? No. I fucking knew it, man. Nobody gives a shit about children. Nobody gives a fuck. Piano? Piano's definitely higher. Oh my god, 6 million people want to learn about piano, but they don't care about sending their kids to school, man. Philippines, they did horrible. Oh, you know, we probably shouldn't. It's not a great stream to like bring up all the horrible things people in the past did. Let's just all agree that they're all terrible people, and they're all dead now, so that's good. They're all dead, and they should be. Bo Jackson. I'm gonna say lower? That's lower than I expected, to be honest. New York Yankees, definitely higher. Because that's a whole team. That's a whole, like, one person on it doing a thing versus a whole team of people. Augmented reality. Oh, was this the year for augmented? Yeah, because it was Pokemon Go, man. This was the ultimate year for augmented reality. Still lower. Still lower. Oh, yeah, way lower. Welcome, Spiffy. Welcome. We're playing this game. We'll probably go until I start getting too many repeats, and then I'll be like, fuck this awful game. The Flintstones? People do... There's no way people cared about the Flintstones, right? Oh, okay, thank God. This website was sure made a few years ago? True. I think it was 2017. That's my best guess. Rear window. What? Like on a car? I'm getting nostalgic, but in a bad way. Yeah, the Flintstones can do that to you. Alright, took off the wig again. Alright, I'm gonna say rear window is lower. What? Why? How is it higher than the Flintstones? Wait, no, what was I on? Here's a funny video to lighten the mood. What is this? What? I'm not watching that. That's not a... What the fuck? The Flintstones meet the Internal Revenue Service? The Flintstones meet the FTC for their cigarette commercial. Kyle Field versus Bank of China. But I mean, people are probably Googling Bank of China to use it, right? Not a lot of people. Not a ton. Bobby Charlton. Who? Who is this? I'm gonna say lower. Yeah, definitely. It's on a magazine I also haven't heard of. Gratico. What is Gratico? Coliseum? Higher, way higher, bro. Okay, not as high as I expected. The Joe... Oh, fuck, no. Was this the year, the start of the Joe Rogan experience? It's probably higher still? Oh, oh my god, thank God. Thank God at one point in time nobody gave a shit about that guy. Nowadays, he'd be almost as high as Google, though. Okay, Swagway? What? Wait, is this something... Is this different, or did they spell it wrong? Did they spell it wrong? It looks like the hoverboard. Who is Googling Swagways? You watch Kings and Generals? No, what is that? Is that like a history documentary show? It's the thing in the picture? So it must be a brand, right? Because these weren't... I've never heard anybody call these Swagways. I'm gonna say Paramount's higher. Okay, barely. Holy crap. Cheap flights? That's gotta be way higher. Oh yeah, 6 million. Bro, that flight looks a little too cheap. Maybe pay a little bit extra, man. It's okay. You can budget it. You can go a little harder. Cleveland Indians. Probably lower? Okay, yeah, that is lower. Okay, good. Flute. Lower. Oh yeah, totally. I'm getting so good at this game. I mean, not as good as that one time, but still. Colgate, higher. Oh, damn it. No. No, I'm so bad. Just when I said I was getting good. Whitewater rafting versus Pan's Labyrinth? Lower? Okay, yeah. Sexism? All right. Well, people don't care about kids, but I think they care about sexism. Oh my God! People care so much more about sexism than they care about their own children, or other people's children suffering in slave labor camps. Burger King definitely higher. Everybody loves a good terrible burger. Bolton Wanderers? What? Who? Let's say lower. Oh yeah, it must be like a local state team or something. BK 100%. God. Oh, we already know God is not very high. So, I mean, it's definitely higher, but still. God versus Juventus or Juventus? Lower? What the fuck? Who is this guy? Who is this man that's more powerful than God? Roland Garros versus Alien. Alien's definitely higher. Because people aren't just Googling it because of the movie. They're Googling it because they're like, Alien? Did I see Alien? The real thing? Was that an alien? Was there an illegal immigrant alien coming out of the sky? Should I tell the local government? Brian Clough. Lower. I have no idea who this guy is. Oh God! Oh fuck! I hate. No, let me hide it. For anybody who's also like me, I'm gonna say higher though. For anybody who's also like me who hates needles. Oh fuck! It's still there. Get rid of it. Cereal. Higher? What? What is cereal? Is that a podcast? I just wanted. I didn't think about it because I just wanted to get the needle away. Gonorrhea. Jeremy Clarkson versus gonorrhea. Is this the year Jeremy Clarkson punched a guy? I'm gonna say gonorrhea is lower. Oh my God, people, dude, you need to stop getting gonorrhea, guys. You need to stop it. You need to wear protection. I bet God gets less searches in 2023 than he did in 1023. I'm pretty sure it's more. I'm pretty sure he gets more searches. I'm pretty sure if he got one search in 2023, it's still more. You scored 0. I know. I'm sorry. Gay for the ultimate question. The ultimate question every middle school boy has to ask themselves: gay or breasts? Which one do I choose? Is this Avatar your Elder Scrolls character? No, but it is like it's kind of my OC, not an OC. It's like it's like my furry OC, but it's not a furry. Whatever that is called. I'm gonna say breasts are higher. What? What? Why? Triple X has 150 million searches and breasts? I guess because they're searching boobs, right? They're not. Nobody's searching breasts. Nobody's searching bosom on the internet. Maltese versus William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is so totally lower. Oh yeah, nobody cares about that guy anymore. He fell off. Who knows what happened to that loser? General Mills. Who is this guy? Who's this man right here? Why is the picture of Lucky Charms with just some guy? Oh, okay, no. I guess nobody's searching General Mills. That's the general? Oh my God. I didn't know. What is going on? If the question for middle school boys was gay or breasts, the question for middle school girls, lesbian or Uganda? That's the question every girl faces. Lesbian probably. Yeah. Did you hear the Arby's is being sued by the family of a manager because she was found dead in the freezer with bloody hands trying to escape and she couldn't because the door was broken? Oh my God. That's like that guy that sued some other store because he got locked in the freezer, but he survived. It's too bad she didn't. I met a Ugandan lesbian once. She was nice. Oh my God. She didn't have to choose. She had both. She had both options. And she picked both. Boeing. Nobody's searching Boeing, right? Because that's not like an airport. That's just a plane. Yeah. thought the slogan was fresh, never frozen. No, that's Wendy's. Wendy's is fresh, never frozen. Even though it probably wouldn't matter. It'd probably be the same. Kitty Genovese. Who? I'm gonna say lower. Yeah, nobody knows who this lady is. That's why they're searching her. They're like, who is that? HIV? Okay, people were searching gonorrhea. They're totally searching HIV. All right, okay, yeah. Golden State Warriors. Is that like a national team or is that like a local team? I'm gonna say higher. Oh god, oh, it must be national. Frozen Never Fresh McDonald's. Jordan. The place. Or the anything. Just people are just searching Jordan. If it was Jordans, that'd be like the shoe. I'm gonna say lower. Oh my god. Okay, well yeah, it was up against 4 million, so odds are it's still gonna be lower. NHS, definitely lower. Nobody cares about NHS. Nobody cares about the Norwich University Hospital. Kanye West? Alright, definitely higher. McDonald's. WordPress. Definitely lower these days. What the fuck? WordPress was still that popular in 2017? That's crazy. You scored 8? Thanks. This is really good. Why? It keeps on giving me the OC. Alright, maybe this will have to be the last time. Casablanca versus the OC. I don't remember what the OC was. It's probably lower, right? Yeah. The Prestige? This was close to when it came out, right? Or was that like 2012 or something? I'm gonna say higher. Oh, it's the same. Oh, thank God. Wimbledon. Definitely higher. Wimbledon? Zinedine Zidane. Okay, the last time I said lower. Why? Why? His shirt says I match against poverty. Alright. He matches poverty, guys. Anybody who's poor, he'll match you. He'll match your poorness. 2.7 million for Wimbledon? I think that was like peak year for tennis, 2017. Okay, I'm gonna say higher for this guy. Oh my god! That one guy had 7 million searches and this guy has none. I don't know any of these soccer people. Tennis versus El Rubius? Who the hell is that? Nobody, clearly. NWA. It looks like Dodgers. Is it a place? Higher? Okay. Temple Run. Definitely higher for sure. Oh my god. No. 6 million? WikiLeaks. Was this the year for WikiLeaks or no? I don't think it was. Yeah, it wasn't. Groupon. Probably higher, right? Oh my god, 16 million? And then everybody found out that Groupon sucks and never has coupons at work. Aldi. Probably lower. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds it's going to be higher than 16 million? Nobody is searching Faulty Towers. I can guarantee you that. Nobody's searching it. Only I was searching Faulty Towers in 2017. Groupon absolutely wrecks God. You better believe it. God, dude, is God going to give you 5% off your Home Depot purchase? No. Groupon might. That's better. That's an improvement. Mercedes-Benz, definitely higher. If the code works, that's why I said might. There's a chance. There's a 5% chance you'll get 5% off Home Depot. Anxiety? Lower. 1 million. 1 million people have anxiety. That's the exact amount. CrossFit. Was this the year for CrossFit? I want to say like the next year was. I'm going to say lower. Oh my god, it was the year for CrossFit. No. All right, let's try the other game. What's the other game called? Would you rather?
Meister Craig gifted a tier 1 sub to Jack RTX. They have given 116 gift subs in the channel.
Meister Craig is back at it again. That is crazy. My eyes are still going out of control. My eyes just lose all control as soon as I go slightly off the camera. Okay, would you rather get struck by lightning or get hit by large fall? I feel like probably lightning. A lot of people survive lightning. Yeah, that's what a lot of people also think, is that they might survive. Only eat meat or only eat meat, bro? Are you kidding me? What would I look like? Some kind of vegetarian? I don't think so. Actually, wait. Can you see the full thing? Barely, just barely. I can move it over slightly. There. Get 5,000 every time someone lies to you. Oh wait, you can't see the full thing. I probably should zoom out, but whatever. Get 5,000 every time someone lies to you, or get 100,000 every time a family/friend dies. Dude, do you know how many times people lie to you every freaking day? So many. You'd have 100,000 by the time the day is over. Also, it means you would know every time somebody lies to you, which might not be good. Like, sometimes you don't want to know they're telling a lie, you know what I mean? But, like, you'd be the best lawyer. Because you'd be, like, in court, it'd be like, what happened on the day of the 17th? Did you murder a man? And the guy'd be like, no, I definitely did not. And then just $5,000 pops out of air, and you'd be like, actually, the money never lies. Yeah, obviously everybody picked that one. Big facts, it's a superpower. Always have your fingers caught in the door. Also, you could cheat the system by just having somebody lie to you nonstop, and you just get tons of money. You can't cheat the system by having one of your family members die over and over again. I mean, they possibly could, but, you know, it'd be risky. It'd be way riskier. Always have your fingers caught in the door. Always receive a splinter when touching a door. That's easy, bro. Just don't touch the door. I would just install doors I don't need to touch. You could move their death forward? Yeah, but you only get it one time, though. You'd have to kill them and then kill them again if you want to keep getting money. Only watch movies or only listen to music? I mean, I'm listening to music right now, but I barely listen to music. Actually, I barely do either. I don't really do either of these, so I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe you can kill them with metaphors? I don't think that's what they meant. Tell them you don't love them? Yeah, but see, like, that'd be a lie. And then they would get money if they had it. Have a long, fulfilling career with modest success. Short but highly successful career. I don't know. I don't really care. I guess a long one? People want to die young but rich. What are you going to do with that money? Nothing. You're dead. Oh my god, Meister Craig is at it again?
Craig gifted a tier 1 sub to Master_Sandwich.
Bro! Also, I don't think I
gifted a tier 1 sub to Long Hard Nut.
I don't think I welcomed Jack RTX to the sub club. Welcome, Jack. Welcome, Master Sandwich. Welcome, Long Hard Nut.
Meister Craig gifted a tier 1 sub to Patchface Beats.
Welcome, Patchface Beats. Welcome, Francis. Francisco FCV. Or Francisco.
Gifted a
what if it's Francisco?
Francisco
Who knows?
FCV.
Win the lottery, find true love, bro. Dude, true love is the lottery. These people who want the lottery, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about true love. I mean, I guess I haven't found true love because it didn't work out, but still. I mean, if it's true love, that's even better. That's great. That's perfect. Moving data from one computer to another? Is that what you're doing with the subscription? Be publicly hated but secretly loved by everyone? Be publicly loved but secretly hated. I guess this one? Yeah, I guess that one. Yeah, everybody wants to be secretly loved, but publicly hated. Having any ability of your choice, live in any movie/book series. Bro, every movie/book series sucks. They all suck. I'd rather have any ability of my choice. Cause then if you have any ability you want, you're just instantly the most powerful person on the planet. Change gender every day or change families every day? Bro, change gender, bro. Why would I change my family every day? Why would I do that? I decided to give subscriptions. I'm moving data because I need to. That's understandable. I probably should move some data from my computer at some point. I have this really slow hard drive that you plug in, and it's incredibly slow. And I'm kind of worried that all the stuff I put on it It's just trapped there because one time I tried to get stuff from it, and I crashed. So it might as well be just me dumping it into the abyss. But I've got it. Find your true love, but loose your career. Have a successful career, bro. What is the point of a career if you don't love somebody, man? Nothing. Man, these people are so lonely and sad. Or they're not lonely. They're just in a terrible marriage, and they just assume that's what all the relationships are like because they suck. Did it say louse your career? No, it said loose. Just be stay-at-home husband, wife. Exactly. The dream. Scream every time you're touched. Flinch every time you're touched. I feel like flinching is less awkward. Yeah, everybody else agrees. Lose your hearing or lose your eyesight? Oh, fuck. I guess my hearing. Be able to buy happiness or be able to buy love. What? I mean, that's just like it's like a mail order bride, right? Buy love. People already do that, and it doesn't seem to work out very well for them. So I guess happiness. Who made these? That's a great question. I don't know. About. Would you rather? It's a fun online would you rather game that you can play to make fun, difficult, and wacky decisions. This game was started in late 2020 as a pandemic project, and it's still relatively new. I don't think it still is, but alright. Okay. Free food for life or free gas? Bro, I don't give a shit. I don't go anywhere. Free food, man. Have invincibility or have telekinesis? Is it like invincibility, but like at my body's current state? Because that wouldn't be that great. I guess telekinesis. Live on another planet or live on a private island? That depends on the other planet. Like if we're talking about a really cool, sweet-ass Star Wars planet, absolutely. We talking about living on Mars like Elon Musk wants us to do? Definitely not. That's a terrible idea. I'm not living on your lonely, dead rock planet, bro. Fuck off. Private island, I guess. At least on a private island, I could go back to see my family. Always rain or always snow? Rain, dude. Rain. 100%. Snow sucks. If you ever had a nor'easter, you know you don't want it to always snow. You know you don't want that. Have to bike everywhere, have to rely solely on public transportation. Well, if we're talking about US public transportation, absolutely not. If we're talking about like any other country, that'd probably be fine. I'd be fine. But since I'm stuck in the US, I guess a bike. Don't you like skiing and stuff? Have you ever been skiing when it's snowing? It sucks. It's not good. People are like, yo, fresh powder. No, you're going nowhere on that fresh powder. You're not going anywhere. You're just gonna dig into the snow and fall over. Some cities have okay public transportation. Yeah, but even the best public transportation in the US is like garbage compared to everywhere else. Have your entire life written in a book? Have your entire life made into a movie? I don't give a shit. I don't care. Movie, I guess. Then I can see who plays me and criticize them. But like, he didn't do this thing well enough, actually. Be the only person that doesn't get to live forever. Be the only person that lives forever? I don't want to live forever. That would be awful. Get a brain freeze every time you drink anything. Get a toothache every time. Brain freeze, 100%. Toothaches suck. Unstable career, but make $1 million a year. Stable career, but make $125K. I mean, I already have an unstable career, and I make no dollars a year. So that one, that one, 100%. 125 easily? Nah, steady careers? You're just doing the same thing every day. There's no There's no excitement. There's no fear. That's not fun. Have a home pool. Have a home hot tub. Both of these, both home pools and hot tubs are really disgusting. I don't know which one's worse though. Is a home pool less germ riddled? I guess it is. What's the fear in being a YouTuber? The fear in being a YouTuber is my video gonna do not anything at all? Is YouTube gonna strike me from the internet? You know, there's constant fear. Is somebody gonna say something mean? You know, that kind of stuff. The demonization, yes, the demonization. That's always a problem. Be stuck outside in a tornado. Be stuck outside during a hurricane. I want to say hurricane is worse, but I don't really know. A lot of your last videos, yeah, they've been doing better recently. They've been doing better, which is good. YouTube will spontaneously combust. It's true. Have world peace? Have a world that will never end? What? It just says a world that will never end. It doesn't say humanity will never end. We'll just all kill each other because we don't have world peace. Live in a world without war. Live in a world without poverty. I guess war? I'd rather be poor than go to war. I was gonna say be poor rather than be killed, but I also would rather be killed than go to war. Have super strength or have super speed? Super strength. If humanity never ends, then all war will end eventually, right? No, because war will be infinite. There'll be infinite chances for there to be war, because there's infinite humanities. So there'll always be another one. Ability to breathe underwater. Ability to fall from any height without injury? I don't care about breathing underwater. I don't like the water. Fuck that. Be able to sail boats or be able to fly planes? I feel like learning to fly a plane is much harder than learning to sail a boat. So I could be able to fly planes and still be able to sail. Be able to learn to sail. What's the practicality in having super speed, really? I don't know. Because it probably is very exhausting, too. Go permanently bald, have uncontrollable hair growth? Like, in what way, though? Because, like, hair, after a while, hair dies off and falls out of your head and gets replaced by new hair. So would that still happen, or would it not happen? I guess permanently bald, because that sounds really inconvenient. Have a jump scare every 1 hour, vomit once every day? Oh, fuck, jump scare. Because it doesn't say that you will be jump scared. It just says have a jump scare, right? So eventually you just get used to it. You just be like, yeah, okay, the clown again, great, that's funny. That's real scary. But if we get smarter or something, I don't think being smart is gonna stop war. I think it'll happen anyway. Be born in a rich but corrupt family, be born in a poor but moral family. That one. Fuck, bro, people do not give a shit about being evil. They're like, I don't care if my family sucks. I don't care that they're the evilest. I don't care that my family commits war crimes. I'm rich. Doesn't matter. Great. That's really good. That's really good for you. Be stuck on the streets for the rest of your life. Be stuck in your home for the rest of your life. My home? Obviously. Read people's thoughts or read people's memories. I do not want to read people's thoughts. People do not have good thoughts. You know what people are thinking? Dumb shit. They're thinking dumb stuff. They're thinking weird stuff. They're thinking things that they don't actually mean and intend to think about because it just happens. Reading people's thoughts would not be good. What? People are stupid. You do not want to know what people are thinking, man. You don't want to know. People are thinking subtle things that would probably ruin your day. They just ruin your day. Like somebody go up to you and be like, and they think, oh, that hair clip is kind of weird. And then you hear that in your head, and now your whole day is ruined. Travel to a new destination each year. Revisit your favorite destination repeatedly each year. I don't know. I guess a new one. Repeat destination kind of get boring after a while. Be a famous social media influencer. Be a famous Hollywood movie actor. Bro, that would be great if I was a famous social media influencer. People who want to be a famous Hollywood movie actor do not understand how difficult it is. There's a reason why all Hollywood actors are like crazy people. Because they go mad. Even if you're not a crazy person when you start, you're gonna go crazy just doing that job. The hair clip stuff doesn't even come close to the shit I'm thinking of. But that's what I mean. Like, even the most subtle, like dumb things would ruin your day. And now imagine if it's like way worse. Also, can you turn it off? Like if you're standing next to me, someone who has OCD, you might as well have OCD if you can't turn it off. Because you're just going to be hearing my OCD thoughts nonstop. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? I can't be near you. I cannot be near you. What am I installing? What? Where did it say I'm installing something? Oh, for my secret. Oh, whoops. As much fun as it is to build a new computer, software is annoying to install. Oh, wait. Why I taught my thoughts out? It's frustrating to... It's frustrating to get all the stuff you used to have. You're like, oh, crap. What did I have on this thing again? Have 10 extra toes or have 10 extra fingers? Where, though? Like... 10 fingers per hand, 15 fingers on one hand, 10 fingers on my hands, and then 10 fingers on my nipples. Where are the fingers? Where are the toes? I guess toes, because you can hide that easier, right? Why would people want fingers? What are you going to do with those extra fingers? People are going to see it so easily. It's going to be so awkward. You can hide your toes, man. You just get wide shoes. Also, I guess it doesn't really matter, because you could just get them removed. You know? I mean, it'd be a lot harder in America, because you'd have to pay out the ass for it. But you could get them removed, and then it doesn't matter anymore. So you just have normal fingers and toes. You would gain everyone's mental illnesses to be able to read thoughts? Yeah, people who want to read thoughts are people who don't have mental illness. And don't understand what it's like. Bitdefender now, Steam, Windows, Mod Software, Microsoft. Oh my god, you're installing Microsoft last! You're installing Windows after Steam! I don't even know 5 people, bro. Who'd be left? Oh wait, how do you have to kill 5 people you know? Have to kill 1 stranger. Fuck. Look, I'm sorry, stranger, but I mean, killing 1 person is less bad than killing 5 people, no matter who they are. So probably that one. I think it'd be harder if it was kill 5 people or kill 5 strangers. Oh no, kill 5 people you know or kill 10 strangers you know. That would be harder. People would struggle with that because a lot of people don't give a shit about strangers. You know, it's sad to say, but most people don't care about people they don't know. Be dumb and useless or be ugly and smelly. Bro. Oh god. Finally, I can get rid of one of these. Finally, I don't have to be one of these options. I'd rather be dumb and useless, obviously. Did a 5-year-old male make this question? Probably. Lose the ability to read, lose the ability to write. Okay, well... I feel like both of those... I feel like... losing the ability to write doesn't affect your ability to read, right? But if you lose your ability to read, you're not sure if what you wrote is any good. So I guess lose my ability to write. I feel like if you can't read, you can't write. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lie for a friend, cheating on their girlfriend or boyfriend, snitch on a friend. Bro, I would snitch on that bitch so fast. I'd be like, bro, do you know what this dude is doing? Do you know what this bitch is doing? Can you check this out? What are you sending me? An error occurred. Probably not. Probably not gonna check that out. Man, that's people are caught up on that. You know, somebody who's willing to be an asshat like that not somebody I really want to be friends with anyway. It's the Charlie problem, but in a game with stats of your choice against the others. Okay, I'll try and Google it. Once I get bored of this. Have no internet, I have no personal vehicle. I don't have a personal vehicle, so that one. I would much rather not have a person. Yeah, everybody's like, bro, I can't live without the internet. You kidding me? With the internet, you can get somebody to drive you. Have a partner that does not like you. Never have a partner. I guess, I don't know. Because, like, I kind of know what that's like. So, and honestly, it's better than not having a partner. But it still kind of sucked. Never had a partner. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. It is more damaging to your mental well-being. That's true.
The sun feels so good out here today.
Is somebody talking in this music? Oh, it's a cutscene? What the hell? Be told you aren't liked by your crush. Be ghosted by your crush. I'd rather them tell me, bro. Just end it. Let me know. Have unlimited money or have unlimited friends? What am I going to do with unlimited friends, bro? I can't hang out with that many people, but I can spend unlimited money. Oh, yeah. Nobody wants friends. Why would you want friends when you can have money? When you can buy friends with money? Have each of them give you $1? Oh, my God. But you still have to be able to interact with all of them. And I don't have unlimited time. Never get sick or never have to... Oh, bro, never have to sleep? That would be great. Marry the ugliest person in the world, marry the dumbest person in the world? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if they're stupid. I don't really care if they're that ugly. So I guess the dumbest. 70%, yeah. Give up your life right now or have 100 kids right now? I mean, I could have 100 kids and then give them up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after all, we already know that nobody cares about children. So it's like not gonna be a problem. Actually, I really don't care. I guess I'll give up my life. Why not? I'll be the contrarian. Oh my God, I wasn't the contrarian. No. Fuck. Which answer do you think Melania Trump gave for the marriage question? She's like, no. She's the meme that hits both of them. Hits both buttons at once. Okay, I have a 3D printer that can only make food. What do you mean only can make food? Bro, a 3D printer that can make food? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Also, if there was a 3D printer that could make food, that's probably all it would be able to make. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to make a food and then you're going to make a paper cup? What? Have a normal 3D printer that can only make objects? Obviously the food. Who wrote this? Somebody who doesn't need food, that's for sure. I'm leaving. Be granted one wish per year without changing the past. Be able to go back in time and fix one mistake per year. I'm not going back in time, bro. Fuck that. Go back and relive that stuff and then try and do it properly and then I fuck it up? I don't think so. Have family but no friends. Have friends but no family. Well, like, family in what way? Like, just people I'm related to? Or people who, like, treat me like family? I guess that one, if that's the case. Because that's pretty good. Back in time, a doomer mindset. He would make a paper cup and then have it make him some tea. Live in the Sahara Desert or live in Antarctica? I don't know. It's probably. I mean, people live in. I think more people live in Antarctica than they live in the Sahara Desert. People have lived in Sahara. Have one pet or have one pet, bro? Fuck kids. Screw kids. Get them out of here. Send them to the orphanages. Send them to the slave labor camps. We're done with them. Have unsupporting friends or have no friends? What? I'd rather have no friends than friends that suck. Because you basically have no friends. Why am I purple? He was trying to identify as a blueberry, but got the color wrong. I mean, blueberries are like the national fruit of Maine. So, the national fruit of my state. I thought we were friends. Oh no. Well, you've never supported me through my dreams. Never lose anything or never break anything. I mean, they're basically the same, right? I guess never lose. I lose stuff more than I break stuff. Always have dry lips or always have dry eyes? Dry eyes is way worse. Only have 5 hours of a day. Fully alert. Have a full 14-hour day, but be exhausted. Oh god. Okay, this is what I already have. Actually, I think I have less. I have less than a full 14-hour day, and I am exhausted anyway. But I hate sleeping through things, so I guess that one. Because if I didn't... Yeah. That one's hard. Actually, make it a poll. Oh, the sleeping one? I forget how to make polls here. There's not a lot of people here for a poll, but we can do it. There's not a ton of people here. We gotta go to Twitch. The second one's just depressing. What was the second one? Receive a life prison sentence or receive the death penalty? Yeah, I'd rather be killed, to be honest. I feel like people should be given the choice. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, it's obviously kind of, you know, there's moral issues people have with the death penalty. But like, you shouldn't just take it away. You should if people want to die rather than spend the rest of their life. Isn't that kind of a cruel, unusual punishment to just force them to like live their life in hell? I'm on YouTube. Whoops. Here we go, Twitch. I still can't believe death penalty is legal in the U.S. The U.S. is obsessed with murder. I don't know if you've noticed, but the U.S. really likes murder. They really like killing people. That's a big thing. That's really popular in the U.S. Manage a poll? Okay, here we go. Create a new poll. Question. What were the questions? Would you rather be rested for 5 hours a day, be exhausted for 14? I guess we'll do a 1-minute poll. I should do polls more often. I need to have like I need to have this up so I can actually interact on Twitch. But not stabbings. We leave that to Europe. Yeah, you know, everybody got a slice of the pie. It's just the U.S. got the bigger one. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going back to this. I'm like, my brain just shut down for a minute. I'm just like sitting here doing nothing. Okay. 3 of us chose to be exhausted. It's not even surprising, to be honest. I just realized it doesn't. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to have it show up. Well, it's about to end. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm sure there is a way to have it show up. I just don't know how. I'll have to figure that out so that way we can do more polls. Oh, it's showing up on my chat now. 75%. Only 4 people have voted. 75% said be exhausted. Receive a life prison sentence or receive the death penalty? I guess I'd rather die. Travel the world or stay in one place and explore everything it has to offer? Bro, I've already explored everything this place has to offer and it sucks. I'd rather travel the world. Yeah, nobody wants to be stuck in one place and do nothing. Get hit by... Oh, wait, we've already done this. Are we on... Did we loop all the way through? Maybe we've done everything here. Die alone, but have a packed funeral. Have no one come to your funeral. Isn't that the same thing, essentially? Isn't that the same thing? I mean, I guess there could be reasons why nobody came. Like, maybe everybody you know died at the same time. You know, like in a nuclear disaster or something. I guess that would explain why nobody came. Nobody showed up. Never experience sadness, neutral emotion. Never experience happiness. So would I rather be manic or depressed? I guess theoretically sadness, but like I'd rather not be a psychopath. I mean, that's a little bit different. A psychopath is somebody who can't feel empathy, but usually they're not very happy or sad. Also, they're mostly just angry. I would take the cantina to Latin America. That'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty cool. What does it mean? Both? I know. Never feel any emotions. Be a robot. Make 350k a year robbing innocent people. Make 40k a year. Oh, is this what you meant both for? Make 40k a year helping people in need? I guess I'd rather help people than rob them. Bro, I feel like some of these people who voted on that one are liars. Some of those are robbers and they don't want to admit it. Can I choose who I rob? Probably. I mean, theoretically. Live underwater or live in space? I'd rather live in space, honestly. Wow, 50-50. Technically, crypto bros are innocent? Well, some of them are. I guess that's true. I wouldn't feel that guilty. Because, you know, it's going to happen eventually. Somebody was going to rob them. It might as well be me. Being able to, being unable to listen to music or be unable to re-listen to music? I guess re-listen, because at least then you get to listen to music sometimes. People would rather not hear music at all than hear it once. Okay. Have a personal assistant, have a personal maid. Bro. I wish I had a maid to help me. That would be so handy if somebody could help me clean around the house. Personal maid, of course. If I didn't have to clean, bro, if you were my maid, you'd be cleaning a lot. There'd be too much. Space is way too cramped at the moment, but I suppose an equivalent underwater shelter would be as well. What do you mean space is too cramped? There's so much space. There's infinite space in space. You'd never be cramped. There'd always be more. Have no electricity, have no indoor plumbing. No electricity is worse. I mean, I've experienced both. So I guess no electricity. Like the ISS. I guess that's true. Being stuck in that kind of situation. Lose the ability to talk, lose the ability to hear. I guess talk, because I could just learn sign language or text people, right? Have a large flood or have a large drought? Maine hasn't really had either. I guess a large drought. Because then it's going to destroy you, but it's not going to destroy the entire environment. Like a large flood would destroy your home and then you'd be poor and have nothing, right? But a large drought, you could at least like have somewhere to live. Somebody could mail you some water bottles, you know what I mean? That'd be fine. Have perfect beauty or have perfect memory. Bro, I feel like people who are too perfect look kind of weird. Have you ever seen like some Hollywood people? They look too perfect. They just look kind of strange looking at them, like they aren't real people. So I'm gonna say perfect memory. Never celebrate birthdays. Never celebrate holidays. Holidays are way better than birthdays. Yeah, everybody agrees. Even if you're really attractive, you'll get old anyway. True. Be good at something but have no passion. have a passion for something but be not good at it. I'd rather love something that I'm not good at, because that's more exciting, because then you can get better. See, okay, look, 62% of people, I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was like a SciShow thing or something. There was this thing where they're talking about, somebody did a survey and found that like half of the population doesn't believe that you can actually improve your skills. They believe whatever skills you currently have is the peak you could ever have. What the fuck? What's wrong with those people? Are they... I mean, obviously they are stupid. Of course they are. Because they don't think they can get better at things. Like, that's what a stupid person would think. But, like, if I'm not good at something but I love it, obviously I'm gonna get better the more I do it. Because I'm gonna practice and get better at it. So it doesn't matter. Never tried IG? Never tried Instagram? What? Travel your country for free but only by train. Travel the world for free, but only by boat? I guess... Oh, they took all the trains out of my country. Fuck. They kind of took all the boats, too, though. I guess... I mean, traveling for free by train would be pretty cool. But either way, I'd have to spend a lot of money to get to the boat or to the train. So I guess train. Because I'm not near either one. Also, they're trying to build a train that goes through my area, which would be really cool, because then I could use the train. Obviously, some people want it and some people don't, and the people who don't want it are the rich fucks who don't understand poverty. Control weather with I read that as the wrong weather. Control weather with your mind. Control animals with my mind. Animals or weather? I don't need to control animals. Weather, bro. If you're good enough with animals, you can control them anyway. Trains are epic. Trains are pretty cool. Trains are pretty cool. Most boats are pretty lame. Like, every train is pretty cool, but not every boat is pretty cool. Some boats suck. Host a party or attend a party? Oh, man. I like doing both. I like hosting and attending. Although attending is pretty nice, because you don't have to do anything. Hosting is fulfilling and happy? Yeah. But it's also really stressful. And yeah, but exhausting. Yeah, exactly. Only have street smarts? Only have book smarts? Bro, I'd rather have street smarts, because then I can actually do something. People with book smarts, they can't do nothing. They just know things that books say. That's not useful. Be reincarnated with your past skills, but not memory. Be reincarnated with your past memories, but no skill. I'm gonna say no memory, because it'd probably just make me sad. Stub your toe every time you walk or stumble every time you walk up/down stairs? I'd rather stumble. Because it doesn't say fall over. If it said fall down the stairs every time you walk up/down the stairs, that'd be awful. But just stumbling. Stumbling is funny, yeah. It's just a little humorous. It's just a little giggle, a little gag. We can be able to control what the another weather one? Be able to control weather but only within a 5-mile radius. Be able to control the global weather, but for 10 minutes at a time? I don't care about the global weather, bro. Only the weather near me matters. That's the fact. Be in jail for 1 year, be in a coma? Bro! Are you kidding me? Obviously a coma. I guess the only difference, I mean, because I'm in the US, if I was in a coma for a year, I'd probably owe like $10 million, right? So I wouldn't owe anything if I was in jail. Which, in other words... criminals have a better life than sick people. So I guess, you know what, now I think about it, I'd rather be in jail. You see, all 67% of people, they either aren't thinking about the cost, or they live anywhere else. If they live anywhere else outside of the US, and they're fine. Have a large family, have a large friend group. I don't like either. I don't like tons of people because you have to manage it, and that's difficult. Having too many people to manage, that's a challenge. I guess a large family. Because it doesn't mean I have to it doesn't mean I have to like them. It just means they're there. You know what I mean? It just means there's a lot of people who are related to me or not. I don't like tons of people, so I became a streamer. Exactly. See, that's the thing. You know, it's not the same interaction. because I'm in my safe space, right? I'm over here, you know. I'm safe. It's okay. Honestly, I think a lot of, maybe not streamers, a lot of YouTubers are like very introverted. Date someone that is similar to you. Date someone who is very different from you. I guess it depends on the differences. I kind of like people who are different from me because then you can learn about what they like, right? Like somebody who likes all the same stuff as you. I mean, that's kind of cool because you can enjoy all the same things, but there's nothing new, you know? There's nothing new and exciting. I guess someone who's different from me. Yeah, most people want to date similar people. I guess I kind of understand why. I have a very bad flu strain each winter. I have very bad spring allergies. Bro, I'm allergic to... I have bad spring allergies and I'm allergic to the cold. Like, I guess it doesn't matter really. I guess spring allergies, because I just don't go outside, right? I don't go outside, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for me. I got my air purifier. I'm inside. I got my AC. It's all good. I have 2 separate allergy medications. One for my lungs, and one just the normal one. So, you know, I'm safe. I'm fine. Be the most famous person in the world. Be the richest person in the world. I'd rather be rich than famous. Fuck fame. Then people are like, can I take a picture with you? No, say that. People are probably going to ask me. Eventually, someone's going to ask me because I'm a YouTuber. It's okay if you want to take a picture, you can ask. But, like, when you're famous, it's different, right? Because, like, when you're famous, people don't give a shit about you. Like, if you're YouTube famous and somebody comes up to you and, like, wants your picture, it's because they really enjoy your stuff, right? But somebody who, like, really likes Brad Pitt, they don't give a shit about Brad Pitt. They just think he's attractive. You know what I mean? They just want a picture because he's famous. That's it. Nobody wants a picture with YouTubers because they're famous. No, random people aren't going up to PewDiePie and being like, yo, oh my god, PewDiePie, can I have a picture? I don't give a shit about you, but I want to pick. I mean, I guess some people probably are. What about like Mark Hamill or someone similar? I mean, they're lower end of fame, but they're still pretty famous. Also, wasn't that like the most famous person or something? Have a luxury car that requires tedious weekly maintenance. Have a reliable, practical car. A reliable, practical? I don't care about luxury cars, honestly. I only care that it works. If the car does what it's supposed to, that's what matters. I mean, I kind of care that it doesn't look boring, but that's pretty much it. Laugh every time someone cries. Get angry every time someone's happy. Bro, that's me right now. That's me right now. I'm so depressed. I see happy people like, fuck you and your happiness. I hate you. I guess let's go with that one. Why not? People want to laugh every time someone cries, bro. Do you know how awkward that'd be? It's way less awkward to get angry. Also, you can kind of hide your anger too. Like, you don't have to. If it was like yell at people who get happy, that'd be more awkward. Communicate with your future self. Communicate with your past self. I don't want to talk to either. My past self sucks. My future self probably sucks. Or I suck and my future self hates me. You know what I mean? I guess my future self. But then you have to you have to go with that knowledge, knowing you're going to talk to yourself in the future. Have a personal chef and a personal driver. I guess a personal chef. That'd be pretty good. I mean, that's how all those famous people get like so fit. They have somebody to do all the work for them. Have a physically abusive partner and an emotionally abusive partner. I guess emotionally abusive? They both suck. They're both pretty awful. I mean, I'd rather have neither, to be honest. Have an extra leg or an extra arm? I guess an extra arm. Is it useful? Can I do things with the extra arm? Because that'd be pretty good, right? That'd be pretty good. Like, I could... Having 3 arms? Bro, you could play the N64 so bad. You could be the best N64 player with a 3rd arm. Be an epic drummer? True. You'd be the best drummer. Wear a face mask for the rest of your life. Wear goggles. Oh my god. You can tell this was... You could tell this was, like, pandemic levels. People were like, oh my god, not a face mask. Not some piece of cloth on my face. Oh, this is the worst. This is the end of my life. I don't give a... I still wear face masks. Not just because I don't want to get sick from gross people, because there's so many gross people at the store. Like, have you seen what people do? Have you seen the gross things people do? They'll sneeze on the... like, the self-checkout. I saw some guy... This was the height of the pandemic. Some guy had a face mask on. He took it off. He sneezed all over the self-checkout, and then he left. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What the hell, man? That's so gross. It's disgusting. Also, why are you even wearing the face mask at that point? Like, what are you doing? It didn't even, like, use his arm or nothing. Just straight onto the self-checkout. Also, I like that it hides my face. I kind of like that. Love when people lower their mask to cough or sneeze. I know. Like, what do you think that's... What do you think the... Why do you think you're wearing that? What do you think the purpose is? Poop in your pants in public? Pee in your pants in public? Oh god, both of these are awful. I guess? I don't know, because pee in your pants would be obvious, but poop in your pants... Everybody would be able to smell it and know somebody pooped in their pants? I guess you could... If there was a lot of people, they might not know it's you, right? I could buy water and spill it on myself? Well, that's what... You would say that, but nobody would believe you. They'd be like, alright, lick it. Lick your pants. Do it now. Prove it. Pee is more hygienic, methinks? That's true. I mean, it's not sterile. A lot of people say pee is sterile, which is not true. It's loaded with bacteria, because of course it is. Like, obviously there's tons of bacteria in pee. Like, why wouldn't there be? But it's definitely... It's definitely better than poop. Pick the third option, wear your pants in public. Be a perfect artist, be a perfect mathematician. I peed myself in public before, it's actually not that bad. I guess that makes sense. I guess it depends on, like, how much pee you got, too, right? Like, if you've been holding it up. You've been holding it all night, and you're like, finally, I'm gonna be at the Walmart soon, and I can go pee, and then you don't make it. That might be worse. Be a perfect mathematician. Be a perfect artist. Also, pee dries too. So eventually, like, as long as you hang out in the stall for like 2 hours, and if it's a really hot day, bro, maybe a couple people notice, but that's gone. That pee's gone. I guess you're right. Be a perfect mathematician, or be a perfect... I'd rather be a perfect artist. I mean, technically, there's no such thing as a perfect artist. Because if you think you're a perfect artist, you probably aren't. You're probably bad at it. I assume perfect mathematician means knowing what hasn't been. I think what it means is like... no matter what it is, you could do it, but not necessarily... You're not necessarily that you know everything. But if you did know it, you would always get it correct. Like, it'd always be exactly what it's supposed to be. I was at school at the time and didn't tell anyone, stayed until the lessons ended. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, that happened to me in elementary school. But it wasn't, like, I went to the bathroom, and it was one of those times, because, like, you know, like, boys pee standing up. And it was one of those times where it's like, you know, it's not the straight arc that you expect it to be. I happened to go backwards, and it was very awkward. And I didn't know what to do. Fortunately, it was the end of the day, though, so I went home. It was the end of the day. My mom picked me up. I was covered in pee pants. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't the end of the day. It was near the end of the day. Fuck. Well, yeah, it was awkward. Peacontism. I assume... Oh, wait, I read that. Okay. Have all the power in the world, have all the knowledge in the world. All the power or all the knowledge? But knowledge just makes you sad. The more stuff you know, the sadder you're gonna be. See, these people don't know anything. That's why they think it's good. Change the future, but be able to foresee the consequences. See the future, but be unable to change it? I'd rather... That sounds way worse. What? People want to see the future, but do nothing about it? The fuck? What the hell? Ability to fly, ability to become invisible at will. I can already do the second. I know, I was thinking that. I was like, I'm pretty sure most people can technically do the second. They're just They're just not really thinking about the consequences. I could either finish this homework, or I could not finish this homework. I'm gonna choose the second one. Always pick fly for this. Ability to fly, ability to become invisible at will. Yeah, fly's way better. The only people who want to be invisible at will are the people who want to, like, sneak into the girls' bathrooms. Like, that's it. That's the only people. Let 10 people die to save yourself. Save 10 people, but sacrifice yourself. Bro, it doesn't matter. I'll kill myself. I don't care. Be hated for always doing the right thing. Be loved for always doing the wrong thing. That's politics, if you know what I'm saying. That's current politics, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I'd rather be hated for always doing the right thing, because at least I have the moral high ground. That's what I'm all about. As long as I have the moral high ground, it's fine. Because I know that I'm superior. Have an extremely restrictive diet. Always be constant. Bro, they weren't expecting somebody to be, they weren't expecting somebody with IBS to be here. This is my choice every day. My choice every day. Am I going to be constipated? Or I'm going to eat smart? Which one should I do? And I'll tell you what. I always pick constipated. See, these people don't have IBS. When you're constipated every goddamn day of your life, it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, sure, there are days where it literally feels like your entire insides are being ripped apart like you got the alien chest burster in you. But, like, it's only occasionally. And, you know, pizza. I'd rather eat pizza than not eat pizza. You know what I mean? Have the ability... What the... Fly or breathe underwater? I guess fly? I don't know. Swimming is kind of... I don't really go swimming that much anyway. Eat the same meals every day, or only drink water but eat whatever? Definitely that one. I'm supposed to only drink water. Flying around sounds much more dangerous? That's true. And swimming, if you can breathe underwater, it's already something that you do that's dangerous, that's now less dangerous. You got a point. Be a leader and make decisions for others. Be a follower and let others make decisions for you. Yeah, that one. That one totally. Maybe it's because of my ADHD, but like, if somebody doesn't tell me to do it, it's not getting done. It's not happening. That's the problem. That's the problem with my ADHD, right? It's like, if I was gonna have a partner, I need somebody who's what's the word? I need somebody who's gonna be like bossy, who's gonna boss me around, right? But also like enjoy bossing me around. You know what I mean? Because most people who are bossy who are really put together, like they want things in their place, they make sure you get things done. They do it because they have anxiety about it, right? So those people don't enjoy doing it. They don't enjoy, you know, telling somebody with ADHD every 5 minutes to go clean the dishes. You know what I mean? They hate having to do that stuff. Cantina should do the Myers-Briggs. Which one is that? Is that the personality quiz or is that the IQ quiz? Which one is that? Yeah, let's go check it out. We've already done this so many times. If it's the personality quiz, I already know what, because I've done it a few times, so I know what it'll come out as. Do the absurd trolley... Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the trolley problems. Oh, yeah, it is the personality test. Trolley problem game. I think this is the website. Oh, yeah, this is the website. Okay, let's do it real quick. Every time I've done the personality quiz, I always got, I think it's INFP, I think is the one I get. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe it's changed. I haven't done it in a little while. It does finish free information and compares it at the end. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go all the way through. Dr. Labs has a bunch of tests. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Wait, let me Google it real quick. Dr. Labs. Oh, eye doctor. Oh, it is. Oh, I thought the eye was a mistake. I thought it was an accident. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. Wait, let's turn down the music a little bit. A trolley's heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? I kill 1 person? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that problem is easier than people say. Yeah, 73% would rather kill 1 person than 5 people. I guess technically because you pulled the track, so it's on you. But also it's kind of on you to not pull the track, because you could have chosen that. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to their track, killing 4 people instead. Pull the lever. 65% agreed. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. Oh no! And my $10! The $10 I've been holding on to for so long! Oh no! I don't want to lose that. Bro, I just pull the lever and then just ask them for the money back. Be like, look, I saved your life. I think you owe me 10 grand, okay? Could you move? Oh, whoops. I just realized you're right. It's in the way, isn't it? Whoops, that's the wrong thing. How do I shrink it? Actually, oh yeah. Well, if I moved it that side, that's where chat is. So I can move this over. There we go. That's pretty good. Let me shrink myself just a little bit more. Okay. You should play the game called The Test? What is that? Let me Google it so I don't forget. The Test game. Oh, is it a Steam game? Markiplier played it. It's got to be good then. There's no way. Markiplier would never play a bad game. Okay, I was just catching up. I was seeing if I missed anything in chat. Okay. I think Cantina's the only one who ever says sexual. Everyone else says trash. It's hilarious. Oh no. Oh, wait, I already did this. Okay, next. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself? How did I do that? I guess I'll pull the lever, because then it's, it's less embarrassing. Because either, heaven is real, and I'm guaranteed to go in, right? Because I killed myself to save people. Like, you gotta get in. Or, it's not real, and it doesn't matter. Pull the lever. Or the Greeks were, or like, the Romans/Greeks were right, and death is always terrible for everybody. I like that. I like how the underworld in Roman and Greek mythology is just awful for no matter who you are. It's all terrible. Oh no, a trolley is headed towards... Okay, you pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of them... I don't give a shit about the Mona Lisa. It's 77% agree. They're like, who fucking cares? What, some billionaire's gonna lose out? Some billionaire won't even lose out on their insurance because they'll get their insurance money back. So it's fine. Nobody's hurt except for the museum, I guess, that doesn't own it. A trolley is headed towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever. Which would you? Nah, man. I kill the rich guy and take the money anyway, bro. Are you kidding me? 49% of people have no imagination. Bro, he's like, I got $500K in hard cash right now if you save me. And I'm like, you have that money either way, actually. Either way, whether you die or not, you still have that money. And it's going to be mine. Charlie's headed towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. Do you know what people do when they cook lobster, bro? They just throw them in the pot. This is way better. Killing them now is better than whatever life they're gonna lead after we save them. 85% of people agree. This is more humane than cooking. Exactly. You're not even supposed to do that. You're supposed to kill them right before you start cooking them, but people don't know that. So they just cook them alive. Now we know the cantina would kill anything to save a single cat. Exactly. Trolleys, okay, towards 5 people are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it onto the track, running over to someone who is wide awake instead. Oh, shit. They won't feel pain? Then I'm doing them a service, right? I'm basically doing them a service. Because I'm sending them to either heaven or, I guess, possibly hell. But then they just, I mean, if they're going to hell, then they deserve it, right? That's on them. Let's kill them. Let's kill them now. Do it. Kill them. Kill them now. A trolley's, okay, who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track. Are you kidding me? Fuck those people tied themselves. They got what's coming to them. I'm not gonna kill some innocent guy because a bunch of morons decide to tie themselves to a track. 79% of people agree. That's good. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. Do nothing, because then I'm complicit. A trolley's headed towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package... What? What is this question? My Amazon package is always late anyway. It's never on time. A trolley's headed towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, killing 5 strangers. Oh, fuck. Shit. Well... The morally correct thing to do is to kill my best friend, so that's what I'm gonna do. And if I get judged for that, at least I know I have the superior moral high ground, right? Even though I killed my best friend. A trolley's headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see that well. What do? I do nothing then. 48% of people agree with you? No! If you can't tell what's going on, you shouldn't do anything. Because as far as you know, maybe you're going to throw the... Maybe what's over here is a log, and you put it over here, and the train derails, and you kill hundreds of people instead. Morons. Don't do anything. If you don't know what's going on, don't do anything. Just leave it alone. A trolley's headed towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. Sorry, first cousin. Goodbye. I mean, I don't really know my second cousins very well. But, I guess they can live. Oh, shit, a baby. A trolley's headed towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever. Pull the lever! Abort the baby! Do it! Do it now! End his suffering. See, you know, everybody says that would obviously be the wrong decision, right? But I just saved the baby 100 years of suffering on Earth. For the old people, they're going to die anyway. So their time is soon. Pretty soon, they're going to have a great life and be dead. The baby, he doesn't deserve to have to live on Earth. Only 25% of people kill the baby. See, yeah, they're not thinking it clearly. They're not thinking it through. What? A trolley's barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do? Nothing. Fuck those clones. Only I deserve to exist. 87% of people agree with you. 50% chance of 2 people, 10% chance of 10 people. Well, obviously 10% chance of 10 people, right? If they're really my clones, they'd understand exactly. It's like that. It's like the Prestige, where the guy clones himself, and then either him or his clone kills himself, and then that guy just kills everybody else. They don't deserve to live. No one deserves to live. A trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. Pull the lever to divert to the other track, killing 1 human. Well, then I pull the lever, because they might as well be human, right? They're basically humans. 16% of people... Fuck. Oh my god. See, this is why we're gonna all die in the robot revolution. Because only 16% of people give a shit about other species. People hate AI. I mean, to be fair, AI currently is not sentient and also is dumb as fuck. But once AI becomes sentient, it might as well be the same as a human, right? They'll still hate it? Oh yeah, they totally will. I mean, if people aren't okay with liking other humans, there's no way they're gonna like robots. A trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull it to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth 300. What? I guess I pull the lever. The company would be happy because they'd be like, you saved us so much money. 22% of people disagree. 22% of people hate the trolley company. They're like, I fucking hate the trolleys. What is this Reddit post? Tiger Woods eat your heart out? I don't think I'm not going to open it while everybody can see the screen because I don't want... Is this bad? Wait, what is this? Okay, it's on the Kids Are Stupid Reddit. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny. That was good. That kid got what he deserved. What would you do if someone redeemed the Adoring fan wig? The Adoring Wan fig? I would put it on. I wouldn't like it, but I'd put it on and it's incredibly hot in here. I mean, you won't be able to tell. You won't be able to see it, but I'd be wearing it and I'd be suffering. A trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year. Those sons of bitches. Which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You pull the lever to divert to the other track, hitting a brick wall, decommissioning trolley. Kill the trolleys! Kill them all! Down with pollution. Down with the CO2, with big CO2 companies. No wigs for the Avatar? I should get some wigs for the Avatar, shouldn't I? I need to set some up. I'll have to get some wigs for the Avatar. Because I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of that. You'd think I would think of that beforehand, but I clearly didn't. And I could have easily done it too. I could have done it very easily. You're reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley pran. What do you do? I guess I do nothing, right? Because it doesn't matter. A trolley is headed towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. Do nothing. I don't really want to prank the trolley driver, to be honest. 62% of people want to prank the trolley driver and then go to prison. That's what they want to do. A trolley is headed towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. Fuck you, litterer. I hate seeing your Snickers bars on the ground. 79% of people agree. I wonder how many of those people actually read what the thing he does is bad. I'm willing to bet most of those people litter themselves. Due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an internal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. If you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. Well, you know, I mean, like, the same with the whole prisons should let people decide to kill themselves, right? With the whole thing of that, right? It's not on me to decide that these people should die and want to die, right? That's their decision. So if they want to die, just jump out of the trolley or something and fall into the endless void that's underneath, I guess. So I'm going to do nothing. You know, it's not my responsibility. 45% of people agree with you. Okay. Alright, what is this post now? What's another Kids Are Stupid post? Alright, what's this kid doing?
Real, Lily, real! No, you dropped the pole!
I think I've seen this one. I think I've seen that one. It just throws it. Just get it out of here. I also saw one where a kid pulls up a fish and then freaks out because they clearly didn't understand what was gonna happen. So they throw the pole and the fish in the water. That one's hilarious. That one's great. A trolley is headed towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. I'm going to save them, and then I'm going to rub it in their face. Even though they probably don't even know who I am. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking hate you, but I saved you. Remember that. Remember what I did for you. They'd be like, who are you? That's why I hate you so much. You don't even know me. A trolley. Don't like it when parents put vids of their kids on the internet without their consent. That's true. People put some weird stuff of their kids on the internet. There's a lot of people. This is one of the reasons why I hate Facebook. A lot of people will post pictures of like their baby. Just like unclothed on the internet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? First off, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And secondly, like, do you know how many freaking pedophiles are out there who do want to see this? Are you a moron? A trolley is headed towards a person who and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can divert it to the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years. I guess I'll pull the lever, sure. 63% agree, okay. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now? Is there anybody on the trolley? They never say that, right? I'm guessing there's nobody on the trolley, because they clearly aren't factoring that in. So I guess I'll pull the lever, because that's not my problem. I'll be dead, so, like, it won't matter. 69%! Oh my god. A trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation, or has everything been predetermined? I don't have a choice. It doesn't matter. You have solved philosophy. I'm the hero! I am the best one. Kill count 57. That's not that bad. That's pretty good. Alright, what is IDR Labs? Take tests. Give me these tests. I want them now. Purity test? The rice purity test measures your innocence or rowdiness? What? What is this? Test will measure your degree to which you like and or love someone. I feel like I'd have to have somebody to love right now to do that. Entitlement! Oh my god. Wait, okay, what the poo test? Poo pathology test will match your personality with what? What? Are these made by real doctors? What the fuck? Gender test. Is this the gender test I've already done? I think I've done this test. Or maybe I did a similar one. BuzzFeed tier? I know. I know. What is this website? Does it say anything about this about this? Members? Oh, I thought I was going to say, like, the people who made this website. Yeah, this, Game of Thrones pathologies. News? Added the rice purity test. That's the newest one. We gotta do it then. We gotta do the purity test. The rice purity test, originating at Rice University, makes mention of taboo or immoral acts. The test is administered for fun among students and should not be understood as condoning the acts mentioned. Alright, let's do it. This is the ultimate VTuber test. Held hands romantically. No! The ultimate taboo! The worst thing someone could do, hold hands with another person. It's not safe for Twitch? Oh shit, okay, I guess we shouldn't do it then. Anti-social test, Hogwarts test, fuck that. Modern family test, the food test. My money personality type, meaning test. Reflections on meaning related to personal beliefs across 6 different domains. Social test, orientation test. Wait, there's 2 different sexual or gender tests? Okay. Anger test, DSM. Dynamic aspects of the personality, the static traits measured by most tests. The test will give you a personality type. Oh, okay. Anxiety, stress, depression, The Jung Type Test? World's most popular personality test, based on the work of... it's the Myers-Briggs. Political test? Oh, God. Politics. Dark core. Psychopath. Likeability. How likable I am? Oh, my God, we need to know. The autism test. A lot of these are very simple. The villain test, the racism test. It has discourse potential. All right, I'll take the politics one. Where? Oh, there it is. If an immigrant wants to fly the flag of his home country on my country's soil, that's okay with me. I don't give a shit. The market is generally better at allocating resources than the government. No, not really. I mean, it depends on the government, obviously. The market's goal is to allocate resources back to itself, right? So, like, that's not... I guess it depends on who you want the resources... Who you want to have the resources, right? Overall, labor unions do more harm than good. Disagree. Equality is more important than economic growth. I mean, they're both pretty important. I guess equality is pretty... I'd say, yeah, I guess it's more. Prostitution should be legal. Yes. Yes, and I want in. I want to be one of the prostitutes. Finally, a career I can do. I mean, not well, but I could do it. People who turn down a job should not be eligible for unemployment benefits from the government. I say disagree, but it depends on what you're turning down, right? Like, if you're turning down a non-livable wage, then, I mean, that's bullshit, right? Because they're like, oh, we're not going to give you this money because you decide to work a job that would not help you, like, would make you homeless. Fuck you. Job could be unfair, exact. Yeah. I mean, as it is, because I've been on unemployment, and as it is right now, you pretty much just, if you're offered something, you have to take it. It doesn't matter what it is. Then you have like a leeway period, like a grace period. I think it's like maybe a month or 2 months or something. I want to say it's less than 2 months. But yeah, it's, you know, once that's over, if somebody's like, yo, I'll give you a job that pays minimum wage and you work 2 hours and you deny it and the government's like, fuck you. You're off. You're done. So I'm going to say disagree. Immigration to my country should be minimized. No, fuck that. Bro, do you know how much the city I live in has been saved by immigrants? So much. before immigration became a big thing in Maine, before Maine became like a, what's the word? A safe state? That's not quite the word, but basically, you know, it's one of those places where they won't rat you out to the ICE. This city was like garbage. It was everything was shut down. Everything's poor and broken. And now everything's poor and broken, but there's more people and things are slowly getting back to... I shouldn't say normal, because the city's always sucked, but getting better. There's at heart a conflict between the interest of business and the interest of society. I mean, yeah, basically. Are you Zelda from Legend of Zelda? Yes, it is me. Famous main character Zelda. Famous elf boy Zelda, that's me. Some countries are civilizations are natural enemies. I don't know. Kind of. Medically assisted suicide. Yep. Yeah, kill them. Kill those old people if they want. Destroy them. Throw them in the fire. Do it. Isildur. Marijuana should be legal? Yeah, sure. I mean, if people can smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol, then they might as well be able to do something that's less terrible than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you can already do, like, some really bad stuff to your body that also affects other people, you might as well do something that's less bad and affects less people. The government should redistribute wealth from the rich to the poor. I mean, theoretically they should. The problem is it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. Especially once you give the rich leeway. Once you give them every bit of leeway you give to the rich, the more difficult it is. Like it's way more difficult to get that back. It's much easier just to keep them giving you money than to let them not give you money and then try and take it back. Some people and religions are generally more trouble than others. I don't know. I'm just gonna say neutral. Taxpayer money should not be spent on arts or sports. I mean, probably not, but like whatever. I don't care. I don't care either way. There are too many wasteful government programs. Kind of. I mean, in a sense, there are. The programs themselves aren't wasteful. It's how the programs are run that's wasteful. So I guess, you know, I'm going to disagree a little bit. Arts for sure, sports make enough money. That's true. Sports make plenty of money. They do not need extra help. Free trade is better for third world countries than developmental aid. Free trade is pretty good. Free trade is, for any economy, free trade is pretty good. Rich corporations are great at tax dodging. If you want to increase spending, give it to the IRS and watch the tax revenue jump drastically. True. That's true. I mean, part of the reason why the IRS doesn't get that money from the rich people is because they can't audit them because there's not enough IRS. They don't have the resources to audit rich people. Because it's very time consuming, it's very costly, and you actually need somebody to like go through it all. And if you don't have any of those things, it's just not going to happen. Free trade is better for third world countries than developmental aid. Free trade is, well, you know, that's the thing. I'm going to say true. Free trade is, a lot of people see capitalism as either the best thing or the worst thing, but it is pretty good. Free trade isn't really capitalism. Capitalism and free trade, they go hand in hand, but they're not the same thing. But free trade is pretty good for the economy. It really helps a lot. I mean, that's one of the reasons why China, like, blew up. Like, not literally, but, you know, their economy, like, exploded is when they decide to get into free trade. It almost never ends when the government gets involved in business. Oh, it almost never... I missed a word. It almost never ends well. I'm going to say that disagree. Usually, it ends much better when the government gets involved in business. Because usually the business fucks something up, and then the government steps in and fixes everything, and then they're like, well, we're done here, and then the then the business fucks it up again. Overall, the minimum wage does more harm than good. What, having a minimum wage? Or the fact that it's so low? I'm going to assume they mean having the minimum wage, so I'm going to say disagree. Government spending with the aim of creating jobs is generally a good idea. I mean, it was really good getting us out of the big depression, the Great Depression, the really big depression. It worked very well. Surveillance and counterterrorism programs have gone too far? Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Capital punishment should be an option in some cases. I'm going to say soft disagree. Monarchy and aristocratic fuck, I can't say it. Why can't I say it? Aristocratic titles should be abolished? I don't give a shit. I don't care. They can do whatever they want. It's not like they actually have much power anyway. Rehabilitating criminals is more important. I mean, they have power money-wise. They have tons of power in that sense. Rehabilitating criminals is more important than punishing them. Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, I say it's pretty important. I guess it's more important. Government should set a cap on the wages of bankers and CEOs. Probably. I'm gonna do soft agree also. If people want to drive without a seatbelt, that should be their decision. I'm gonna do soft agree because in the sense, No, I'm going to do hard to disagree. Because, like, what if the person crashes, right? And they're not wearing their seatbelt, so they fly through the window, and then they hit me? That affects me, right? That's a problem. And yes, I mean, they crash through the window and they hit me with their own body. Like, that's going to be really uncomfortable. It's legitimate for nations to privilege their own religion over others. I disagree with that. My country should give more foreign and developmental aid to third world countries. Probably. If you want amusement, Paper Skies is a great channel. All right. I'll have to check it out. Import tariffs on foreign products are a good way to protect jobs in my country. No, not really. I mean, it's a good way to make tax for the government. But they don't do anything to protect jobs. As a matter of fact, they're very bad at protecting jobs. Because the problem is the job is already gone. It's not coming back. And if it did come back, it'd be more expensive to get that than just to pay the tariff. We need to increase taxes on industry out of concern for the climate. I mean, increasing taxes isn't going to help. Taxes, what are you going to do? If you're not doing anything with the taxes, what does it matter? A strong military is better foreign policy tool than a strong diplomacy. I mean, obviously not, because clearly they don't give a shit about America's military. It's clearly not making a difference. A country should never go to war without the support of the international community. I feel like they should just never go to war, but I guess sure. Get to see how the Soviet Union ran and their interesting situation that resulted from it. Then you can realize that you just saw how all our corporations run. Basically, I've learned quite a bit about how they ran, and yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it is very similar to a company. You didn't get the notification. Oh my God, you look more purple than last time. True. I saw the eggplants I've been eating. Overall, security leaks are like those perpetrated by Edward Snowden, and WikiLeaks do more harm than good. I mean, it depends on the security leak. The one by Edward Snowden was pretty good, so I'm going to say disagree. Homosexual couples should have all the same rights as... Yes. Wait, that's what I'm agreeing to, right? They should have all the same rights, including... Okay, yeah. The government should provide healthcare to its... Yep, yes. I mean, it's not free of charge. I know everybody's like... When people say we should have free healthcare, and people are like, oh, it's actually not free. Yeah. We know. We know it's not technically free. But it's not free no matter what, right? Like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm paying for it. So I might as well pay for it. Like, right now I'm paying for insurance so I don't have to pay for healthcare. Like, what? Why don't I just pay the hospital to take care of me? Why do I have to pay somebody to try and avoid paying somebody? That makes no sense. It's still more expensive than the free shit in Canada, and yeah, it's so much more expensive. Our insurance here is insane here. You pay so much money, and what they don't tell you, right? And you'll know this if you're ever self-employed. Your company, when like you probably have like if you maybe have ever had health insurance benefits from a company, that's coming out of your pocket. That's not actually coming out of the goodness of the company. What is with this white line? When they factor that in, they're factoring it into how much they pay you. So when they pay you that, in their minds and realistically, it's your money that you're not getting, which is also one of the main reasons why it's pretty much the only reason why the wages haven't increased. Like the minimum wage is so low because all of that money that should have been increased in wages has to go to insurance. I mean, it's not going to matter anyway because insurance companies are already hitting a debacle where they're no longer able to afford hospital bills anymore. There's a big insurance company in Maine that is suffering this big legal struggle because hospitals decide to drop them because they had so much debt. And it took them like one missed payment to end up being so backed up in debt that hospitals start dropping them. So you have all these people with this like, and it's like the main insurance in Maine, the main insurance that like services half the state. People can't use it. They can't go to hospitals with it. Like that's useless. Why have it at that point? You can't do anything with it. My family just doesn't go to the doctor anymore. Fortunately, I have pretty good insurance because I would be so in debt. Introduced medical insurance to our country a few years back, and it's driving me crazy because we are already so poor. Ah, fuck, that sucks. Purple anime boy will use his sword to fight for you. I want to be able to take the sword out, but since I can't move my arms right now, it wouldn't matter. But once I figure out how to get my arms out, I want to be able to use the sword. The government, oh yeah, yes. That'd be sick. I know, it'd be so dope. I could swing it around. I could threaten people. I mean, not, in Minecraft, obviously, not real life. Whoops. Western civilization has benefited from Christianity more than the ideas of ancient Greece. Ancient Greece was pretty good. They knew a lot of stuff. I'm going to say disagree. Sorry, Christians in chat. I'm not trying to offend you, but I feel like getting rid of all of the math was a bad idea. Getting rid of all the literature and making people illiterate was not the best idea. Things really moved along again once we brought that back. It really picked up the pace. The real problem is that we let the medical industry balloon the price out. That's true. If they had kept a cap on it in the first place, we wouldn't be in this situation. But now it's too late. It's too late to go back. The Inquisition wasn't the best idea. That's true. The Inquisition was it's not my favorite, group of people. Speculation on the stock exchange is less desirable than other kinds of economic activity? I would say yes. Because people assume that stock speculation is like if a stock drops, right? People generally assume it's dropping because people know what's going on and there's a reason for it. But that's not true. Nobody actually has any idea what the future holds. So people just make gut reactions. Because people are stupid. Even the smartest people make dumb decisions. That's why you see people like Warren Buffett. He never trades in risky stock. He did it originally, and that's what blew him up. Why do I keep saying blow up? Obviously not literally. He didn't explode. But a lot of those newer money people got, not super new because he was rich before. Otherwise he wouldn't be able to invest in the stock market. But those crazy rich people, they made a trade decision that worked out, and then they never make another one of those decisions again because they know that they could have lost it all. Trading in the stock market is so volatile. All right, I'm a left liberal. What's a communitarian? I'm so confused. Wait, what is a communitarian? I guess that's conservative, right? Why are they called communitarians? Day trading is gambling? It is. It is 100% gambling. Communitarianism is a philosophy that emphasizes the connection between the individual and the community. What? I also like that it shows Obama and Clinton. I don't think either of those people are particularly left, honestly. Most Democratic politicians are they're pretty center. As a matter of fact, some of them I would say are slightly right-leaning. You can thank Clinton for removing guards on stock trading. You can also thank him for, that time where they made arresting black people, you could just go do it. You don't need probable cause. Just go arrest them. You can also thank Joe Biden for that. I'm pretty sure Joe Biden's the guy for who wrote that who wrote that thing. So that was great of him. That was a really good job. Thanks, Obama. Wait, no, I'm not talking about Obama. I'm talking about Clinton and Joe Biden. And thank you, Obama. Anyway, what did you do? Nothing. You did nothing. Anyway, yeah. So that's me, I guess. Now everybody knows my political leanings according to a test. All right, what was the thing? Wait, what was the thing you said I should check out? Paper Skies? What is that? It is so hot in this room right now. Oh, it's a YouTube channel? Aviation. All right. The pilot who accidentally flew across the ocean. Stupid mistake or daring play? Well, if it was an accident, probably a mistake. If he didn't mean to. Wait, we need to find out if I'm likable, though. Am I a likable person? We already knew to? That's true. You already knew. It was less focused on... I thought it was going to be more focused on, like, it would be like, you're a socialist or a anarchist. You know what I think is really funny is that J.R. Tolkien was an anarchist. He used to be a monarchist, which is kind of obvious if you read his books. But later in life, he described himself as an anarchist, which is, I think, is hilarious. You're so likable because people like me. But we need to know the truth, though. We need to know if they do. Whenever people tell me that free market capitalism is a great idea, I laugh. When I tell them that communism is a great idea, I laugh just as hard. They both suck for their own reasons. Everybody wants to have like some perfect ism that solves everything, and they don't. They just don't solve everything. They solve some things and ruin others. That's just what it does. Okay. And let's see if I'm likable. The true personality test, true. If you look it up, you can see what section of the quadrant corresponds to which ideology, more or less. Oh, really? Wait. Let me look that up real quick. Oops, fuck. What? The gender role test. I don't remember what I got when I did one of those. I think it's the same. I don't think it's the same one, but I think it's similar. There was one that was going around on Twitter. I think I got like somewhere in the close to the middle, like slightly manly. Which didn't surprise me. It's kind of what I expected. What does the politics test mean? Left, right, liberal, communityism. Results? Oh yeah, this is a spectrum. This one describes it as you're either the right is conservative and the left is radical. You're either radical or you're okay, sure. Motorcycle? Oh god, they're everywhere. They're all over the place. Oh, okay, so authoritarian or libertarian? I guess that makes sense. Economic left, economic right. All right, whatever. Let's take the likability test. Everybody wants to know if I'm likable or not. We need answers. Also, why are my eyebrows making me look mad right now? This one. You get a motorcycle, let me ride in a very No, I want to be in the sidecar. I don't want to be the one riding the motorcycle. Sometimes people need a bit of a standoffish attitude from me in order to do what I say. I have no idea. I'm going to say neutral. I prefer competition over cooperation. I like cooperation. I give more positive comments than negative ones? That's probably not true. That's probably not true. I'm pretty sure I mostly say negative stuff. When I watch a movie, I'll come out of watching a movie and I'll be like, that movie was awesome. I love that movie. I really hated the part where he did this. Oh, is this the Google search for it? Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, I was around here. Mandelaism? Oh my god! The Mandela effect? I was somewhere in this area. I don't remember. Anti-authoritarianism. I guess. Liberal socialism? Oh yeah, well I guess that would be where I was, right? I mean, I'm a socialist, basically, so... You're probably liberal socialism. Yeah, I think that's probably where I was. That makes sense, then. That makes more sense than I thought it made. Left communism. Bookchin communism. Alright. Soulism? What the fuck is soulism? What is soulism? Mason's actually a VTuber? That's right, I'm a VTuber! VTuber! As the British would say. Known as communalism is an off-the-compass libertarian left ideology that believes... There goes the cops after that motorcycle guy. Believes an individual should be able to do anything they desire. Yeah, that's not me. That's a little far. How many kids' lives were ruined because of that test? Oh, God. Okay, likable. Almost... I just realized how... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I should zoom in on this, because it's really hard to see. That's the wrong zoom in. There we go, that's a bit better. How much did the avatar cost? Nothing, because I made it myself. It cost my blood, sweat, and tears. And some of my time. Almost every day I think to myself that I would like to be richer, smarter, more beautiful. I mean, I'd like to be richer. That'd be nice. I guess, well, it's almost every day. I'm pretty poor. I feel like most poor people think I would like to have some more money. Did you model and rig it yourself? I modeled it. I didn't have to rig it because it was, I made it with a thing that comes pre-rigged. So, but I did all the modeling myself. Your character's face and body skin color are different. Could use some adjusting. Yeah, it's because the face texture and the body texture are a little bit different, that's why. In the sense that the face texture actually has like some texturing going on. I haven't fantasized about others looking up to me. I don't give a shit. I usually refrain from passing judgment. I'm not very good at not passing judgment. So I guess disagree. Wait, to people's faces? If it's to people's faces, then I guess yes. In my own head. I never say anything to people. I'm happy with my station in life? Yeah, I guess so. Most people are basically bad, so it doesn't matter if I what the fuck? I have often been described as arrogant. I have no idea. I don't think so. Miles, great job. Thank you. I tried so hard, and I got so far. In the end, it didn't even matter. My positive words often give others the courage to pursue new opportunities. I have no idea. I'm gonna say yes. I'm just gonna be a little narcissistic about myself. Of course I help people out. I'm very good at that. I get excited about inspiring others to fulfill their potential. Yeah, I guess so. One of my strengths is being congenial and pleasant. I don't remember what congenial means. I'm going to say the neutral. I often feel jealous of people of qualities that I would like to possess myself. No. And someone is being funny at social gatherings, I feel the need to outdo them or knock their performance down a notch. No. I often do favors for others. I do too often. I protect myself by keeping people in the dark about my motives? Yeah, I guess so. It makes it sound like I'm like, I can't tell them that I'm going to kill them later. I can't let them know. That sounds so evil. I know. I have an unquenchable appetite for hearing... No, definitely not. I don't like hearing praise. I tell lies to make people see me in a better light. Yeah, sometimes. You know, it's just a little bit of a lie. I don't do that on Twitch, though, because I don't care. But I might do it to my family. They're like, hey, how's it going? You're doing really well at school. Yep, definitely. Absolutely. School is definitely doing really great. I don't have an F. It's going very well. I consider the feelings and opinions of others just as valuable. Yeah. I'm good at appreciating and getting excited about even the little everyday things. No. I'm a difficult person to please. I'm always thinking about how something could be better. Yeah. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I admit my failings freely. Relatively freely. I do not hesitate to help others when I can. I kind of do. If people ask me to help them, I won't hesitate. But if people don't ask, I'm not helping them. I usually laugh or joke around with others in a kind-hearted manner. Yes? I accept my Oh my god, there's so many questions. I accept my personality, looks, and intelligence the way they are without becoming jealous of others. Yeah. It is easy for me to look at the bright side of things. No. I'm described as warm and approachable. I don't think so. I use tricky plans and schemes to get my way. What? No. I go the extra mile to keep my promises. Not really. No. No, I don't, to be honest. I usually take time to really listen in depth to what is going on in other people's lives. I mean, I try to. I'm not good at it, though. I must always manifest positive toward an appreciation of others. Not really. I'm kind of a negative person. I'm not very positive. I appreciate it and earnestly laugh along when somebody else is the life of the party. Yes. I often feel grateful for everything others do for me. Yes. Others have told me that they would want me to be their roommate, coworker, or teammate. No. Well, I guess people have told me that before, so I guess soft no. Even when someone is telling me something I'm not immediately interested in, I try to appear attentive. Yes. Okay, how likable am I? Oh my god. I'm so confused. My tolerance, I'm 63% likable. That's more than not likable. That's pretty good. My friendliness is very low. My honesty is medium. My humor is not Wait, judges your humor also? You're not a very funny person, to be honest. Yeah, people don't laugh at your jokes, actually. My happiness is high. I don't know if that's true. My positivity is low. All right, yeah, that's fair. My positivity is low, but my happiness... That's the true British. The true British would be zero positivity, 100% happiness. Okay. What's the difference between kindness and friendliness? I think friendliness is like when you pretend to be, like how friendly you appear to be, and kindness is like friendliness is how nice you appear to be, and kindness is how nice you really are. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I think it is. I think it's kind versus nice. Yeah. Like, you can be a nice person. Like, like all those nice guys on the internet. They're nice people, but they suck. They're terrible people. All right. Sure, let's do the gender quiz. Why not? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I already started. Analytical. Am I analytical? I guess. Am I moody? Yep. Strong personality. Yeah, I guess so. Likeable. Well, we already know the answer to that. Kind of. Introverted. Absolutely. Wait, is introverted like versus extroverted supposed to be a guy versus girl thing? What the fuck? Who made this test? Sandra Lipsitz Bem. Isn't there like a non-binary one? Let's do the non-binary one. These tests are very stereotypical? Yeah. What the fuck does that mean? You're introverted? Clearly a girl trait. I think this is the one. Yeah. I identify as man. Can I do all of them? No, I can't. What the fuck? Do you like cars or dolls? Which color do you prefer, blue or pink? Found myself wanting to have real-life sexual intercourse with a man. Not really. Seems... I don't know about this one either. Somebody forgot to let them know that guys can do that also. Fantasize about non-sexual petting and or bodily closeness with a man? Not really. Is this orientation quiz? Yes, it is. Have you done this one before? Found a woman attractive? Yes. And entertained the fantasy of being in a long-term... Yes. Fantasize about non-sexual petting or bodily closeness with a woman. Bodily closeness is such a weird thing to say. Can you let us pick a quiz for you? Yeah, totally. Let me. This one's only 15 questions, so I'm almost done anyway. Fantasize about sexual intercourse with a man. No. Entertains the fantasy of being in a long... Wait. Maybe I'm confused about what this test is. Whatever, we'll finish it. Whatever. I think I'm... It says... Oh yeah, this is about your... Okay. I just read the wrong things. Well, I don't need a test to tell me that I'm... Okay, what test do you want me to do? I was going to do the purity test, but apparently that's not safe for Twitch. There's a lot of tests. We got the random test, antisocial, Modern Family, like the TV show, apparently. They put you on a spectrum, I think, but the question's pretty direct and obvious. Yeah. Antagonism test. Anger test. The love test. The poo test. We did the political test. Alignment test? Oh, what's my D&D alignment? Okay. Alignment test? Alright, I'll do it. I'm gonna get somewhere that's... I'm either gonna get lawful neutral or just neutral. That's my guess. That's what I'm gonna guess is gonna happen. Others regard me as a good-hearted and well-meaning. Yeah, I guess so. I often forgive those who have wronged me even if they don't deserve it. No, I usually don't. I use tricky plans and scream... Well, what the heck? It's the same question as the other one. To get my way. No, I don't. Keep track of sensitive information that can be used to hurt people at a later date. No? I wonder how many people diagnose themselves with mental disorders based on these tests. I'm sure a ton of people do. I have an excessive need for stimulation and I'm prone to boredom. Yes. I do not feel guilty when I hurt, or no, I do feel pretty guilty. I'm intent on kindness and cooperation. Yeah. I do what I want and do not feel particularly obliged to anyone. Yes, correct. I trick and con people. No, that's not something I generally do. Cheating isn't justified because it's unfair to others. Yeah. I only obey the laws and rules that seem sensible to me. No. I mean, I don't want to go to jail, so I generally obey all of them. Helping others out by doing good deeds is its own reward. I mean, kinda, yeah, I guess. When I see others acting carelessly, I think to myself, that is a matter of time before misfortune befalls them. Yes. I wouldn't be tempted to use counterfeit money, not even if I was sure I could get away with it. Yes, I would not do that. I usually can't be bothered to help those in need. Look, yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. I often have tender, concerned feelings for people who are less fortunate than I am. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't know about tender feelings. Oh god, I have to sneeze so bad. Oh my god, I can feel it, but I can tell it's one of those sneezes that's not gonna happen. Yep, there it goes. Concerned but not bothered. Exactly. I'm concerned for them. I'm not gonna do anything about it, but I am concerned. Like, man, I hope that guy really gets it together. I hope his life gets better. Generally speaking, I'd rather buy myself a little something extra than donate to charity. I guess so. I mean, I like donating to charities too. The problem with donating to charities is there are too many shitty ones. I'm often worried that my actions are deserving of criticism. Sometimes? Even if I were trying very hard to sell something, I wouldn't lie to get my way. Soft agree. You know, like, just leaving information out. That's not a lie, guys. That's not a lie. If you don't say anything, you're not lying. I'm not as upset as others when someone dies. I'd say disagree. I'm often worried that I might behave inappropriately. Soft agree. I often help others without expecting anything in return. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, when I do help others, I don't expect it. I don't often help others. But whenever I do, I don't expect anything. I feel justified in doing whatever I can to succeed. No. I frighten others to get what I want. Not really. It's not usually my way I do things. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I guess lawful neutral or neutral. So I guess I'm lawful good, guys. I'm a good person. I'm a good guy. I'm also lawful, which I guessed already. Hooray! I'm a good person because I told a test that I am a good person. That's the way to do it. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream for today because it is 1,000,000,000,000 degrees and I'm going to burn alive in here. I'm going to turn to ash. It's so hot. So, I'll see you guys Saturday probably. Cool off, brother. That's why I planned it. I'm going to stand directly in front of the AC until I turn into an icicle. So yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday? Wait, did I say Sunday? Saturday. I'll see you Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday doesn't exist anymore. There's no Sundays. I've canceled them. I've canceled Sunday. I've gone to my twitter.com. I called it out. I was like, Sunday is over. All right, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.